Greetings and salutations. Welcome to Winners Don't Use Drugs, episode 137, presented by Engage Gaming.
Crystal clear.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No.
No?
I'm going to make you all blurry all night. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Why?
I don't know why I'm coming at you.
That's good. It's good. Keep him on his toes because he gets too comfortable. He be interrupting other people, but he don't expect it to happen to him. Nope. I'm hurt.
Why you say that, man?
Because you ain't play Apex. I uninstalled it too. I've been waiting to pull this out.
I did play Apex.
Yep, I uninstalled
Bro, that
it.
was
You
like
know
2
what?
weeks
I don't
ago.
even think I actually downloaded it.
I know you didn't, bud.
Oh, I downloaded it.
He downloaded Necromancer. What you playing now?
Romance.
Mechabellum.
Yeah, you been having fun.
I saw you playing that on
I was
Steam.
watching him.
On stream.
On Steam.
Oh.
You were streaming it though on the.
I was streaming on Discord, yeah.
Yeah, I slipped in there. And Nolan's here. How you doing, Nolan?
Fine.
Yeah, I don't want to do a percentage. I'm too cool for that.
Yeah, I'm way too cool for that. Yeah. But if it was one, it's like 65. I don't know.
Come on, man. 65.
Bro, that shirt. There's no way you feel 65% with that shirt on. That shirt.
That's at least an 80%
Yeah,
shirt.
80% shirt. Yes.
That's an 80%
You know how much
shirt.
salt is in this shirt?
When he walked in, I thought he was coming to fix my computer.
Gonna
Exactly.
cure some meat with that shirt.
Look, bro. Either you getting me back on the internet,
Yes.
or you're going to fuck up a brisket.
It's so hot.
very
So
hot.
hot.
Oh, I said they needed to shut down the state. It's too hot.
The shoe, it was, oh man.
They
Today
should
was,
declare a state
Shut
of
it
emergency.
down.
you know what's so bad? It's been hotter, but for some reason today
No,
just
it hit
felt.
100 today.
Well,
No, I
there's
mean,
also-
no, it's been like the heat index around here has been like over 110.
It has.
Like,
But
No, I'm
like
saying, but
2,
the
3,
actual
3 weeks
temperature,
ago.
you know,
it hasn't been raining
like
as
90,
much.
but it
It
feels
didn't
like
rain
Well,
as
I
much
know
today.
the
It was
rain the
actually
last couple
100
weeks have
today,
been
and it felt
keeping the
like 100
temperatures a little bit down, but today is just like, man.
Sweltering.
It's, you know what
I mean,
it
since
is?
6 o'clock this morning, I've been sweating.
Yes. It's the fact that it keeps raining with pure sunshine.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no. See, when it
Oh,
does
yeah.
that, then you know it's going to be fucking hot.
Yeah.
Like I walk
That's-
outside in the morning, it's 6:45 a.m. and I'm like, it's been raining. Well, I can't breathe. I gotta be outside and I'm doing this. Customers like, hey, do you need to get somebody else or you think you're gonna make it? So what we're gonna do next, which car?
Sir, are you okay?
I just got
I don't think I
Brown's
trust you.
getting close now.
I don't
But no,
trust you with the safety of my vehicle.
I'm not the one that fixed it. I'm just
Yeah, I don't think I trust this organization.
You're right.
They put you in front.
And the hair's not helping. Like, bro.
Oh
it
god.
is-
Hey, y'all remember the?
Oh, me
the-
too.
Yeah, you've
I've
been.
been growing my hair out
I don't understand why you picked now.
because Danielle said,
Oh.
you grow your hair out. So I'm
See,
like,
that's so
okay,
sweet.
I will. No, it's not.
Yeah, it
it's
is.
torture.
That's
I think she's
adorable.
just doing it to torture me.
Nah, man, she loves it.
When them hats don't be fitting right, I'll be like, yeah, it's time for you to get that buzz cut, my boy.
Yeah, y'all remember that old Sears
My hair's
commercial
black.
where it's hot, and then the wife tells the husband to call Sears to get the air conditioner fixed, and he's like, "I'll call him later," and she's like, "I'll call him now," and he's like, "I'll call him now." You know, it's so hot and stuff like that. That's the way it is, like right now, all the time.
Like it wasn't that commercial.
Like it wasn't that
Sears
commercial.
hot. Yes.
Yeah, Sears commercial hot. Look it up. I know you've seen it before.
It rings a bell.
Yeah, it rings a bell. Yeah. We haven't.
I think
had
he
to
just
see
made
it.
it up.
Don't take
I
my
didn't
saying
make
don't
that
know.
I think it was a fever dream.
I had a few of those.
We
I
haven't
definitely
had
don't
a
want
Sears
you-
in, what 10 years down here. So
It's been, I think, longer than that.
it may have been long.
It turned into that place where you was answering phones for Verizon.
Yeah, old Ryla.
They wouldn't even. Hey, and you know what? They wouldn't even hire your boy. So I went and got mad and went to work at another call center.
I showed
that's
them.
probably the place that tried to hire me. They tried to bring me on as a supervisor or something.
Probably.
And I was like, "Who is this?"
You know what, my boy? Come on now, go on, get in here.
It was some call center and they have benefits and they want to bring me as a supervisor and this, that, and the other. I'm like,
I can definitely see Nolan as a supervisor in the
No.
call center.
So let's talk about your KPIs.
Nolan, shut the fuck up. I'm sorry.
See, and that's that type of attitude that's stopping you from hitting your goals.
Yeah.
I don't even know where
Yeah.
they got my number from. I think somebody I used to work with started working there.
Yeah, you get
And they
recruitment
were
bonuses.
Like, oh, okay, that's probably
Yeah,
what
if
happened
you
then,
get somebody to come in and you last 3 months, I get 1,200. You get 600.
You get something at least.
I mean, yes.
Bro, sweat it out. And you gonna get some paycheck. Really, the training like 6 weeks, my boy. First and foremost.
You halfway there by then.
And you getting paid for the training. And then, you know.
The training was the best part.
Yeah. And there do be some hoes.
Anyway.
There are a lot.
Steve, talk to him.
There are a lot of.
One of the best jobs, I'd say, for a young man.
For young gentlemen looking
You know what I'm saying?
to
Early 20s, trying to
expand
get
his repertoire.
your professional repertoire up.
That's a good
Go to that
place to
call
do it. Okay.
You know, with a family.
A lot of professional women up in there.
There you
Exactly. They going places. You ain't. But if you can attach yourself at the right time.
You may be able to fool them into thinking you are going to places. Yeah. The place is not there anymore. So
No.
go. Okay.
I think
turned into
I think the building is abandoned again. So
See any birds and McDonald's bags and prophylactics?
I'm sure there is
Anyways.
in there.
What?
Let's
People being safe.
let's talk
That's
about
what you wanted, right?
our banger of the week.
Banger of the week. Banger of the week. Banger of the week. Banger of the week.
No, I just watched you do it.
Not this time. Bang, 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 bang. Just for you, Zach. I wasn't going to do it.
Makes no sense.
Okay.
So what is this banger that you speak of?
Bubsy. Not
No,
Bubsy.
say the full
I'm
name.
about to say, wasn't there
Do you know the full name?
I don't know what is the full name.
Bubsy.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
There you go.
Appreciate
Nice.
that.
Very
I
nice.
actually didn't think you knew it.
I think I saw Elvis back there.
That's
Hey,
Bubsy.
you're going to hear that a lot because this game is hard. At least it was hard for me. And you're going to die a lot and you're going to restart the stage.
Well, Bubsy has some, like, for those you don't know, this was a 16-bit platformer. And
For
we
the
had a
Super
lot.
Nintendo and Sega Genesis.
Sega Genesis.
We had a lot of these. And Bubsy, although not the best one, the game was definitely better than like some of the lower tier platformers. Like, it's better than Arrow the Acrobat. I know it's gonna make some people mad. I know it's gonna make some people mad, but I think Bubsy takes it, you know, in a tight race. If we did instead of doing a tier list, if we did like the NCAA style bracket,
Okay.
we did like platformers.
Okay,
You know what I'm
2D
saying? Like,
mascot platformers.
yeah, like Bubsy would be like maybe like a 4 seed.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
And then, you know, they gonna be, if we doing like 16, and they gonna be like a, what was it, 12 seed, something like that.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's gonna edge it out. Yeah, it's gonna be a nail biter.
It had a few sequels.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, Arrow didn't have no sequels. I think he had one sequel. It was like the dying days of the SNES.
So the thing with Bubsy though, like only the direct sequel was good, and then everything after that kind of was. It did not transition to the 3D realm very well.
that was his downfall.
Bubsy 3D was kind of rough. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's also because it was one of those games where companies started figuring out that games costed a lot more to make than what they were used to, and basically the budget wasn't enough for what they were trying to make.
Like if you look at Bubsy 3D, like it is like just polygons.
Yes,
triangles and polygons everywhere.
Yeah,
Like there's like no texture to anything.
yeah. Well, another thing that with the Bubsy series, especially the first couple games, right, is Bubsy can't take a lot of hits. Like you get one by default, I think, and then one more and you die. And then you can get the T-shirts that give you an extra hit, but I don't think they stack.
no.
No,
You just
I don't
get
think
points
so.
if you already got the T-shirt. So it's like, this is harder than Sonic or, you know, Mario. I guess technically you can technically get hit once and die if you little, but
You can get mushrooms.
yeah, like their power ups are abundant compared to like Bubsy's. This stuff is few and far in between, and it's much more vertical than
Well, the stages are like honestly, it's a lot like a Sonic game.
yes,
The big stages kind of a lot of them have multiple paths, kind of get you to where you can go.
some of them lead you to your doom, and the game don't tell you.
Yeah.
Also, Bubsy was the first game that I remember, at least for me, that has fall damage.
Yeah,
So like
you're right.
you think it's cool because like you play Sonic, you jump off the top of the stage, go all the way to the bottom screen, lose you for a second. You like, yeah, I'm killing this shit. You do that with Bubsy, he turns into an accordion and then like goes off. Like he had really cool death animations. You know, him
He
saying
had
he
a
thought
lot
he
of
saw
quips.
Elvis back there was yeah. His quips weren't really as good as the animation, like the death animations, or like when you get you get hit and it turns into like the broken glass pieces and it all
Yeah.
falls apart. Like that's funny. It's like kind of Acme-ish, right?
I don't. As a kid, I always thought like he's so much more animated than your Sonics and Marios.
Yes.
and there was like a charm to it.
Well, you see, if you look at it, I know this is gonna be kind of technical, but his sprite is a little bit bigger than like Mario and Sonic.
Yeah,
So you can see all of his animations more.
He had some cool like abilities. Like he could do like the gliding, where he's
Yeah.
kind of like Knuckles, which was before Knuckles, by the way. So he can kind of glide down, and he's got like back in the day we used to really talk crazy about Bubsy. I know
so
I
you used
did.
to hate him.
I didn't hate him. I just thought he cost me some money a couple times. But the thing was, I did rent it multiple times.
Oh
So
yeah,
that's
so
partly
like
on me.
this is Bubsy is like when I think of
You're gonna have a good weekend.
when I think of renting a game when I was a kid, Bubsy is one of them. I've had like a lot of fond memories with this game, and I mean the game is okay, but it's more about the memories really.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, I was have to do
did
like
have some
breaks in
good
between
time
because
with
I get annoyed by it. That's the other thing because, like you said, it was hard. So I get annoyed that I couldn't get further than I thought I could, and then I wouldn't rent it for a while. Then I'd be like, all right, I'm gonna give Bubsy another shot.
Yeah.
So, as a kid, I think probably starting around when I was 7 or 8, we stopped doing Halloween. It wasn't for us. I've never been into dressing up or anything, but our Halloween, every Halloween, we would get to go to Hollywood Video or Blockbuster and rent 2 games that night.
Nice.
2 games.
2 games.
Those
Okay.
games.
Those
Boy.
games.
Okay.
And Bubsy was usually one of them and another game. Because like you said, you can't just play Bubsy, but if you
So
have
did
another
you-
game with it,
Are you living?
How
that's
far did you get with Busby?
there's only like 3 levels in this game, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You got to the
I
carnival.
think there's only 2 levels. To be honest with you, I think it's the first level.
Carnival
and then
is so fucking hard. There's so
the
many enemies.
train levels, and that's pretty much it.
The
The carnival is a secret level.
Is that the secret level?
Yeah.
I've gotten to like that lava area, whatever that one was. I can't remember if that's the 4th stage or not.
This is the carnival stage
Yeah,
right here.
yeah.
It's on screen right now.
I beat that level once. That was like the last time I ever played Bubsy. I beat that level. I think the one that's like the lava stuff is after this, and that was the last time I got it. Because like it would be like between this and like I said, the video store we had in Macintosh had literal bangers. So Bubsy was not really always that high on the list because I'd be like, well, I could get Mystical Ninja, and that's 2 players. And that's the other thing with Bubsy that kind of hurt it was it wasn't 2 players.
Strictly one player.
Yeah.
There's no
Which, like-
sidekick. There's no.
Yeah, like there's
you
no
can
Mario
technically
and
take turns, I guess, if you died, but
well, yeah, but see the thing is, if I die and it's your turn, you got to get as much progress as I just got. Even if I started on level 1 and got to the 3rd stage, you got to get to the next 3 stages. And if you don't, and you wasted my lives.
that sounds stupid.
and there's
yeah.
so much verticality
Oh, yeah.
in these games.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. As opposed to all that, like the Marios and the Sonics.
Yeah, and they had like an absurd amount of yarn. So like he collects yarn balls, right? There's an absurd number of yarn balls per level, like thousands of them, or like 1,000 almost per stage. But I don't think it's
Bro, look at
literally
that.
1,000. Yeah.
Well, see, he collects them like rings, but he doesn't lose them when he gets hit.
Yeah, but
He
it also
just-
doesn't keep him alive either.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm not exactly sure.
They're just collectibles.
You can
Yeah.
get extra lives from collecting so many of them. I think it's like 200 or something like that. That was too high of a jump. You can't jump that high with Bubsy, man. You can't fall that far. You're gonna hurt yourself. But if he lands on a bouncy thing, it don't count.
And there's a lot of like cool springing mechanics in these games too.
Yeah.
Like the trees from the previous level.
Yes, and like the thing with the like I said, there was some much lower tier platformers like Awesome Possum. Awesome Possum wishes he was Bubsy. Like if Awesome Possum was at least as fun as Bubsy was, it would have been more fondly remembered. He might have got a sequel, you know what I'm saying? But you didn't.
What you think about it, No? You awful quiet over here. Oh, hey, watch what you say now.
Yeah, watch your tone.
I'm indifferent.
Indifferent.
Okay.
So have you never played Bubsy?
I know I have.
Okay.
I'm sure
You watching it right now. What you see? Don't you like what you see?
I'm sure it was a weekend when there was absolutely nothing else to
So there
read.
it is.
Bottom of the barrel.
Could have got this a
Are
Final
you a
Fight
big
1.
platformer player though? Outside of Mario.
Outside of Mario.
Honestly, outside of like
Mario and
Sonic
Klonoa.
and
I know you like Klonoa.
Klonoa, yeah. That's about it, really.
Yeah.
I mean, I've tried other stuff, but
Get all
you
of them.
know,
Get them
once
all.
once you already play the best, why play anything else? I mean, seriously.
No, see, all right. See, I understand that, and I get it, right? Because there is a finite amount of time, and but see, you had the other side of you were playing PC games much earlier than we were.
Not really.
So around this time of Bubsy, you not playing PC games?
When did this game come out?
93?
Is that 93?
Yeah, I think so.
No. I mean, we had a friend with computer.
Like 93, 94 is when that, because you was talking about Star Wars Command Force
Yeah.
or
About like
My
nine-
friend's PC, we
Jet
didn't get
Set
it.
Radio.
But you were,
We
but
didn't get
you
our
were.
first PC till like 2002.
Golly, no.
Yeah.
I had a
I had a
cow.
PC before that.
I had a cow in 99, my boy. She couldn't play nothing.
But I mean, but no, we had one main friend that had a computer, and we had another one that pretty much
Mainframe.
would just play his computer,
The other one was just a play friend.
Just enough to play his computer. You just using them.
more or less.
Damn, Nolan.
I don't really like
I
you,
hope-
Jeff, like that. But hey,
I hope
I mean,
he's listening to the
about you.
podcast and hope he knows.
I mean, there was one guy that
What you think
he
of it?
had
Who
a
think y'all
bunch
best friends?
of Genesis games that we didn't have, and we only went over to his house to play those.
Jeez. You're an awful person, Nolan.
Nah, I did the
I
same
mean-
thing. I ain't gonna lie. I rock with a few people because they had games I wanted to play.
Yep.
Oh.
I wasn't like mean. Like we not mean to them or anything, but
no,
like
exactly. It's
like-
just, but I've also
Yeah, look at that dead.
also like don't
don't come
overstep.
to my house.
Well, that and also don't overstep it. Like don't be.
Oh man, you
don't put me in no shit for you.
just hang out with people because you enjoy it and they so happen to have games.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
I mean, we all got what we wanted out of the relationship.
making it real nasty.
He got a
they
friend.
knew
I
what
got
this
to play
was.
games. I
Did he
didn't
get a
have.
friend?
He got,
You got
somebody
a
to play games that I
friend in
didn't
me.
have with.
Jeez.
There you go.
It's so dirty.
Hey man, look, there's a kid in my neighborhood had Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 on Super Nintendo, and let me tell you, I ain't really like the dude like that. But he also had Mortal Kombat, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, and that's got Scorpion back in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
I never played the ultimate version. I had the original.
did you?
Loved it.
That was a great game,
It's a great game.
but it didn't have Scorpion though.
Didn't have Scorpion in it.
Yeah, it didn't have old Sub-Zero.
It had Striker in it. I know how much you like Striker.
Yeah, I mean he was in there. Yeah, he was there.
He was the character in the
Yeah,
game.
he did take up an actual slot for a character.
He did.
Yep. But yeah, I think if you are a fan of platformers, I think Bubsy is better than you would think.
Yeah.
Like he's definitely a B tier game. Like he's not quite. Was it Buster Bust Loose for the SNES?
Okay.
Was that the one?
Yeah.
Okay, he's not quite there. That's like a B plus, almost A minus.
I'll probably give him a C tier.
You give him a C tier.
I think he's a C plus.
C plus is fair.
Yeah.
C plus is very fair for Bubsy. You know.
Maybe B minus.
But like,
I don't know.
Well, see, look, C plus from like overall actual game. B minus because like he just saw Elvis back there,
I think it's all Elvis back there.
and also the death animations. Like
Yeah.
it puts it up a little
He
bit.
has some cool animations. So.
Music wasn't bad either. You know, it wasn't the most memorable, but it wasn't bad music. That's another thing that like bad like Zoop was it Zoop? What's the one that you was playing the little ninja looking thing for like the turbo graphics? Or the Jaguar? One of those.
Little
I have no
ninja
idea what
thing.
you're talking about, man.
Man, that's a game, man. I know it's a game.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay. But he's not quite Rayman. You know what I'm saying? He ain't Arrow the Acrobat.
He's not a Rocket Knight.
When did Rayman come out?
95?
Or what?
Original one? Yeah, probably 96.
PlayStation. Yeah. You said 96?
Is that
Okay.
PlayStation
Was it
launch?
PlayStation?
PlayStation?
Yeah, PlayStation.
Yeah, PlayStation and Saturn, right? Or maybe
No,
PlayStation
it
and
came
PC.
out on the PlayStation and Saturn. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
PlayStation and Saturn basically had the same games for a little bit, except for the Saturn having some like Sega exclusives, and then PlayStation getting that first year of PlayStation. It's basically a Saturn.
More or less.
What year did you say it came out?
96.
Yeah,
It
96.
was 95.
95.
Shit.
That makes sense. Did I say 95?
Yeah, you did.
I'm
Good job, man.
Originally, yeah.
I like. Oh, Rayman. Yeah, Rayman's uptown for me, man. Rayman's
Never played it.
really.
That's a good game, actually.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you play the remakes?
Oh, Rayman Legends. Yeah,
No.
I thought you did.
Those
play
are really good. 'Cause those are
They
4
are really
players.
good.
I've played.
Yeah.
I've
Yes,
played.
they are.
Well, I think I've played like 10 minutes of it. Good game. I just never.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like the first boss run where it's doing the music and all of that.
Yeah,
and
the
cheering.
Black Betty song.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Ramba Jam, Black Betty.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's good. Yeah, like I said, if you are into platformers, because listen, we are gamers that play like a little bit of everything. At least I think we all do. Yeah, I know. Steven only plays Call of Duty. He's
Enemies taking Bravo.
that's how it sounds all the time when you play.
Yeah.
You never taken Bravo.
Never
I'm getting
take it.
killed by a grenade on Bravo. But yeah, like expand your horizons. Try some of this stuff out. If you find Bubsy, it's not going to be expensive. Like if you have a retro system of some kind.
Watch Bubsy be hella expensive.
No, stop trying to use hella.
Yeah.
I've used it enough now that it just comes out, so it's a part of the.
It's part of your normal vocabulary.
Yeah.
You at work. Can you get that done for me real quick, Steve? I can get that done hella quick. Pardon me.
I need you to go to HR.
God, I like the job too. Get reports of you saying hella in the office, making some people, not me, but some people, uncomfortable.
You can get the whole Bubsy trilogy for like $30.
Nice.
So there you go.
Yeah.
Oh,
What?
Jaguar version is pretty expensive.
Yeah, but that's because it's on the Jaguar,
Wow.
and it's not going to work. First of all, and not because the game doesn't work, but because the Jaguar doesn't work. Like, you think the Sega CD didn't work? The Jaguar was basically like, you pretty much at Funkland dude was like, don't buy one, bro. It doesn't work. There's no way for it to. Yeah, bro, it was notorious. Like, they don't work.
Yeah, it happens.
Does it?
Yeah.
How come Atari couldn't figure out anything after the 2600?
Well, they had the.
No, those other ones never quite.
They had the.
They had the 5200 and the 7800.
Yeah.
Well, then Nintendo came out, and
How come they couldn't figure out anything after that?
then they became a publisher for video games, and
Well, I mean, E.T. kind of
yeah, they kind of
between E.T. and Pac-Man. that
screwed the
was-
pooch.
Well, the
with
pack.
E.T.
Listen, man.
Pretty much
I don't know
that.
why people thought they was finna get
Oh man.
on the Atari. It
I
was
was
like
so excited when Mom
eh.
brought home Pac-Man on the Atari, and we played it, and we're like,
bro.
I mean,
the
You
level
know
was
what that
brown.
controller is like?
I don't
built
think I've
for
ever seen
Pac-Man.
the Atari version. Is it like really bad?
Oh,
It's-
pull it up.
Well,
Pull it up.
Atari
It's not-
graphics.
It's
so
not.
it's not.
for our video
it's-
viewers,
It's not great.
and I appreciate
It is
all of you.
It is by definition of the word a port of Pac-Man.
Atari, what, 2600?
2600.
If
Yeah.
I mean, if that's the only thing you had to play, it's Pac-Man.
I would have just
Oh
not.
my god! What is this?
Pac-Man, bro.
Pac-Man, what you got?
Talk to him, Steven. If you was at the house and this is what you had,
All right,
I
shit.
mean, it's like, I mean, yeah, I mean, if you just wanted to play
They're fucking lines, not
a
dogs.
yellow ball eating stuff running
Eating
from
lines.
ghosts.
bro, they couldn't even put that many ghosts on the screen.
Yeah.
It's like he's
Makes
eating
it
lines
easier.
from a road.
Yeah, it does look like a
He's
road.
making traffic a
It's
lot
like a
worse.
highway.
And you know
Yeah,
what?
you know,
Cars.
Pac-Man just likes the
He
chaos.
just went off the screen for 5 seconds.
Yeah, you
You know
switching.
what? You know what's
switching
bad?
sides.
So I don't remember it looking this bad.
I remember.
Well,
looking
it's
It
back
actually
when
looks
you played
worse than
it.
what I recall.
I
probably looked
remember
amazing.
looking worse.
You filling in the blanks a little bit.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Shit!
They supposed to go in there. They can go in there.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I be playing my
Oh,
little
bro,
PV
they
mode.
weren't even close.
I
You
even
should've
know the
saved
song.
that.
I can hear the sounds in my head now.
Oh yeah, of course. I was gonna say you thought you was getting
Hey,
the real version.
I don't know what kind of fruit that was, but
I mean, it's a fruit.
okay.
The reason why you don't know what it looked like is because it's not a GMO fruit, so you don't know what real
okay,
fruit
so
looks
it's one
like.
of those natural fruits.
That's what, yeah.
Okay.
Them last two.
Bro, come on,
Look
hey,
at the
man, what
last
you
two. What you doing?
Hey,
Yeah.
Look at boom. Next stage. Fill it back up.
oh.
Do 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 do.
Well, you know, I think
It
the
looks awful.
Atari controller's kind of built for Pac-Man.
Oh, no, it was built for a lot of them arcade games.
yeah.
Like bro, Galaga on Atari. Look that up. It's awful, but it's on there.
Yeah.
It's better than that.
I didn't realize Atari looked that bad.
It didn't in some
mean,
games.
I've never really owned or played a
No,
Atari.
Atari, I never had one really. It was a little bit before my time. I mean, the games, when Atari came out and that's all you had, it was
Oh, yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, it was amazing when
But
you
then
play like
when you see
Asteroids and
the-
Centipede and.
When you see the Master
that
System
stuff.
and the Nintendo,
But then
Like,
yeah.
it's just,
Bro, the moment
you can't compete.
the moment Super Mario Brothers comes on, you could even put on the enemies come out the Pipe Mario.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Atari's
Just Mario
Which
Bros.
we used to play that in the arcade.
Wait, wasn't Mario on the Atari?
There
Yes,
was
There
is.
was a port for it. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think there was a Donkey Kong going.
There was.
Is it the 2600 still?
yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Is this real?
No,
No, that's not real.
that sprite looks too good.
Yeah, no, that's not real.
No, I'm pretty sure that's.
No, I was talking about just
like
Mario
homebrew.
Brothers,
Yeah, the original.
not Super Mario Brothers.
Is this it?
Baby,
Yeah, because
that
Yeah.
looks more
yeah,
our
pipes.
speed right there, baby.
Yeah, pipes come out the enemy come out the pipes. Mario.
Yeah.
They spent all the money on the Mario sprite.
I mean, you
Yeah,
know,
you
Look
know.
at them pipes, man. They're like Z's.
Look at the pipes.
look at the pipes is a wild phrase.
You gotta get the power box. There you go. All right.
They're like Tetris pieces.
Yeah, they do.
Man, the Atari is a bit system.
Man, I'm going to judge every game's graphics from now on by the pipes. Look at them pipes.
Oh snaps!
That fireball looks not too
Oh,
bad.
the money on the
yeah,
fireball was
yeah,
well spent.
Fireball. Yeah.
Yeah, the fireball.
But that's why I can only go like straight across. I can't really do nothing else. 'Cause-
And then it kind of like sits there and then goes back.
yeah,
What is that?
Ooh, that's a coin.
yeah, it's a coin.
Is that a coin?
Look,
Yeah, that was a coin.
glitch in the Matrix.
Thought it might have been the power box.
Oh, it could have been.
But no, I think it probably was a coin. Yeah.
Let's spin it around.
You know,
Anyway.
you know what's funnier than like what's funny to add on to it is I had a cousin. So like, Nintendo was out. We playing like Double Dragons, Bad Dudes. You know what I'm saying? Real shit.
The hits.
And my cousin is like, man, them games ain't got no. The games is all about graphics, man. Them ain't no good games. Show y'all some good games. And he put that 2600 up, and he put on Pitfall.
Yeah.
On one hand, it's absurd looking. On the other hand, I'm like, it's something here.
Oh yeah, Pitfall's
Pitfall was a great game.
that's a good game.
He's talking about Mario.
Hard.
Oh yeah, so he's talking because he's like Mario's so easy, man. Pitfall.
Pitfall.
I'm like Pitfall. It
Jump
don't
on the
it don't
vine.
look as great as like some of the other versions. Yeah, it's a lot of that too. Oh, when you first cut it on, he makes the. I was like, hey man, nobody playing this.
Your
Screeching at me.
your
Do
system broke.
not fall in the snake pit. You will die. It's just no way around it.
Yeah.
You try to jump over those snakes, it ain't gonna work.
No, you're dead.
We can't jump over snakes in real life, so
You got to jump on the alligator on the back of their head, not in the front where the mouth is. Yeah,
Yeah, you just fall straight through and
that's a whole thing.
before we get into this next part, I just want to throw this out here. I decided to start watching the Resident Evil movies.
okay.
Okay.
Like the Alice ones?
Yeah. On one hand, I think we judged some of those movies too harshly.
I think they're all
I
great.
know. I think they're great.
Okay.
I think the first one's probably the best one.
I only saw the first two, but the first that I heard about the other ones, they were already fans of the series. So I've always heard that they were, they're not the games, but for what they were good.
So I think the first one's the best one if you like horror.
The first one is the only one that really captured the survival horror. Now,
Right.
it doesn't have anything to do with the actual, like Umbrella in Raccoon City. That's about it. Zombies.
He uses the names and
That's
Some
about
of the stuff.
Yeah.
It's in a weird looking Wesker. They changed Wesker like 4 times too in those
Yeah.
movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's like it is guaranteed. It's like, oh, that's a different dude.
We'll get it right eventually.
which makes me I don't understand why people were so upset about the show.
Oh yeah,
Bro, let the show go. Hey man, it's over. It's
Hey,
over
hey,
with, bud.
watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
Okay,
Watch your mouth.
It's over
Watch
with.
your mouth.
It ain't coming back.
Okay.
R.I.P. Lance.
R.I.P. Lance Reddick.
You're right. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Black Wesker's the best Wesker. We should at least got Japan.
What you mean?
That was the second season supposed to be in Japan with Ada.
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah, y'all some haters. Anyway, to your point though, the first one had a real sense of like horror to it.
Yeah.
That was really cool, and it was sort of a mystery about like where they were going with the story and all of that. As I've watched 4 of them so far. I forgot that we watched these in the theater too.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
I totally missed. Like my brain suppressed all of that. Like in my mind, I was like, man, I watch Paranormal, watch some terrible ass.
I think I
movies.
watched the first 3, possibly 4. I don't think I've seen anything after that.
I don't
only,
think I've seen the
2
last
more.
one. I don't think I've seen the last one.
I saw obviously Raccoon City with the nipple bite. Isn't
That's
that
the third one.
That's the third one.
that's the
With Mike
third
Epps.
one?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mike
Mike
Epps.
Epps.
Mike. First of all, Mike Epps is in 2 Resident Evil
I
movies.
thought he was only in the second one.
No, he's in the
second
second
and
one
third
in the
one.
city,
right?
Yep.
So the third one is in the desert.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's when he get
Okay,
bit
that's
on
the last one I saw.
Yeah.
The second one is
Shout out to
in
Ashanti. Them birds did you wrong, baby girl.
the second one is in Raccoon City proper
With Nemesis, right?
with
Yeah,
Nemesis.
yeah, when they had
you
a-
get zombie strippers.
Yep.
So that's a point. You get
Every Mike Epps scene is just him just taking it there. He got the zombie strippers.
Yeah.
He hit the cop and was like 10 points. Grand Theft Auto.
yeah, he did all
Yeah.
that. You get
You got the Gold Desert Eagles.
Jill in her Resident Evil 3 outfit.
Yep.
So that's another plus.
Yep.
You get Nemesis. So that's a plus.
You get the dude from the Mummy who is like,
I don't want to talk about him.
hey,
I'm gonna tell you why, because they did
Carlos?
him so dirty in
Okay.
the third movie.
no,
Yeah, they did.
it was. Look, you wouldn't say that if you had already watched Game of Thrones and you know anybody can get it. You thought
It's
the
not
main
Game of Thrones.
characters.
This is Resident Evil.
You thought main characters was safe and they ain't. Anybody can get it, bro.
I
After
kinda
Mike
wanna
Epps
watch
got
these
bit.
now.
Huh?
So I kind of want to rewatch them now.
Oh, you
Yeah,
should, bro.
we should. Let's-
let me tell you something though.
What are you watching today?
Daddy got a new plan. So I watched the first one on Netflix.
Okay.
With a disclaimer that says leaving July 31st.
Huh?
Okay. Then
So today? No, yesterday.
Yesterday. All right,
Okay,
so they
awesome,
gone
cool.
already.
So,
All
I
right.
can't do
Appreciate
that.
you letting us know.
Well, watch Sight for yourself. So this was on like Sunday. I was in my dark phase.
Yeah, you know, couldn't get good move. and,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. I was in dark mode.
Life is shit. I'm fucking.
Yeah.
I'm a piece of
loser.
Shit.
So I watched the first one. I'm like, that was pretty good. Better than I can remember. I'm gonna watch the second one. No, you ain't. $4.50 on Amazon Prime.
Bro, I hate that
$3.50 on
shit.
YouTube. But
Hey,
then Netflix was like, "Oh, you looking for the second one? We ain't got that one. We got the
But-
one that came out 2016 though, the last one in the series. So they had the first one and the sixth one.
God, take your pick.
Take your pick.
Hey.
So I did.
Buy
I
physical
did.
media.
Well, I started.
That's the future that y'all want, Nolan.
I think I own a lot of them.
You
I think
probably
you- I think
because
you
you
do.
got
You got a lot
the
of
Blu-ray
video.
collection. I should
You know
just
what,
hit you up.
I
let's-
need to
we-
go look it up.
Let's just go watch it. Let's go. Fuck the podcast.
Yeah, fuck this. I don't
Let's
want to
just
do
cut
this.
it. Cut it off right now.
Hey guys, Resident Evil movies. Peace.
Let's go watch Resident Evil, and then we'll cut back after, like next week, and
Yeah, we'll come back and we'll talk. to
we'll
you
give our
about
thoughts.
it. But yeah, it does get more ridiculous as I keep watching the next one.
Man, you know,
but-
she gets more stronger, and you know
Well, her yes, but also just like
the stakes.
yeah, everything just gets weird. Boris Kojo is in 2 movies, and I didn't think anybody outside of Mike Epps that was black was gonna make more than one movie, and he made 2 movies as well. But he's in the movie with Leon. It was what it was.
That's
weird.
the last one I watched. Was the one
Yeah,
with Leon.
I got through most of it. It got late, so I tried to be an adult and go to sleep. But that one's starting to get hard. Pause.
Okay.
Nolan over there in R1.
Yeah, I saw it too. Soon as I said Boris Kojo, he was like, "Yeah."
Well, I'm getting hard.
Bro, Boris Kojo grabbed the back of a plane and pulled it back down from almost tipping over.
Yeah,
That's normal.
it's normal. You can't do that.
Nah, I don't think I can. Just a small biplane, nothing too major.
Nothing. You know.
Yeah, like a single propeller.
Yeah, light work.
The number of propellers is not what's at stake here, okay? The absurdity here.
That's the heavy part.
That
Yeah, all the weight of a plane is in the front of it.
Front, exactly. That's
in the
why they-
propeller on.
Yeah.
Not in the engine, just the propeller.
Just the
Yeah.
propeller. Engine is actually made out of a lightweight,
Aluminum.
But the propeller, that's adamantium.
That's steel.
I was lead.
You got a lead propeller,
Yeah.
right, brothers? They was having a tough time with you.
Anyways,
When they
I was trying to make it work, my boy.
So when you're on the 5th movie?
I'm on the 5th movie right now. Yeah, I'm gonna try to. I can't watch it tonight because we're doing this.
I'm gonna let me ask you something, man. Where you watching them at?
Huh?
Is it-
All right, so look, let me tell you what happened though, because I was going to buy the physical versions, but you can't find there's no collections and stuff that I could find for.
They never made a collection for that?
not that I know.
That's
of.
probably one that came
That
out
seems
like.
like a low hanging fruit.
It might have had a DVD version.
That's probably one at Walmart that came out. You know the
The umbrella.
Probably could've gone to
it's the
Walmart and found
5 movie collection right before the 6th one came out.
Probably.
So
Oh,
you
it's
have
gonna be
yeah.
missing one.
Yeah.
What did you buy recently? It's like we got the second.
Bad Boys.
Yeah, he both. It's like
I need to
yeah,
watch that.
you got
I
3
still
of
need to
them.
watch that. Did you watch the new Beverly Hills Cop?
Yeah,
No, I haven't seen it yet.
It's good.
Is it good? I heard it was good.
I hear it's good.
yeah. I was pleasantly surprised. I ain't gonna lie to you. My expectations was low, but I forgot Eddie is that dude.
Hey,
my
Eddie-
bad. My
Eddie-
bad.
Eddie is legendary
Yeah, for a good reason.
for a good reason.
Dr. Doolittle stuff like that. It starts to warp your mind a little bit about who he really
Well, you know,
is.
he had the
Well, the last thing I saw him in was when he was like the dad of that chick. What was the? I don't remember the movie.
I'm talking
name.
with Jonah Hill.
Yeah, with Jonah Hill.
Oh, to my you people.
Yeah,
Is that what it was?
Yeah, you people. See,
And I didn't care
watch
for
that.
him in that movie. Like he was fine.
Well, he was kind of an asshole in that movie.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, he was an asshole without the Eddie Charm.
yeah, exactly. He was just
Yeah, he was just being just
Yeah.
a jerk.
Right.
Not like Ice Cube in 22 Jump Street.
Right.
God, I love that movie.
Just got y'all rationing this shit. Give me some green. Get some of them green beans.
So I think one thing that we've learned tonight is we're gonna go watch a lot of movies
Well,
in the next couple of days.
before we get into
Yeah, we got
the meat of this, we wanted to check out the Mortal Kombat
the
1 DLC announcement.
Yo.
Hey, yeah,
What?
You try to get to the meat.
Yeah,
get to the meat.
You gotta get to the meat. All right, so we're gonna check out the DLC announcement. Is that
Yeah.
what it is?
That's what it
Yeah.
is.
So
Yeah.
Zach hasn't seen this yet,
Which is cool.
which is cool.
I didn't
Man.
actually watch the trailer. I just saw the.
Why is it
thing.
gonna make me angry?
No, it's not gonna make you
We
angry.
never said it was going to make you angry.
We said it
y'all
wouldn't make you
insinuated
angry
that it
because
was
you're
gonna
not
make me
weird.
You get Cyrex and Sector, sort of.
Yeah. So
Why you
Stop
keep
saying
saying
sort of.
that?
You being weird.
No,
Who's
I'm
this?
not.
That's Havoc. Yeah,
Yeah.
King of the. That's him in his full form.
So
The guy of chaos. He won.
Okay, there's Sector.
Got the Spider-Man Tony Stark armor.
Okay. There's a chick.
Yeah,
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm okay with that.
I know you are, Zach, because you're not weird. Damn.
Oh, is that what people are complaining about?
Of course.
Of course.
Man, what the fuck is wrong with people?
It's woke.
Why? Because they're chicks this time?
Yeah.
No,
Because
no, I'm gonna tell you why I don't like.
exist, apparently.
It's not because they're women. You'll see in a second.
I mean, they're robots. They really don't have a
No,
gender.
they're not.
Cyborgs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah. Hey, it's a
Actually-
distinction.
Yeah, he had to hit
Well,
you.
no, he's right. There's a distinction.
Oh, now he's right. It's a distinction.
Yup, it's
What
a
is
distinction.
happening?
Why
Yeah.
don't you like it, Steven?
Huh?
You said you didn't like it.
Oh, I don't.
You
you'll-
don't like
you'll see-
women. You're a woman hater. I know.
What?
I mean, I'm just saying, during Women's Rights Month, we didn't hear a lot from you.
Didn't hear a lot from me.
Yeah. Real quiet.
Is that new?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I thought he was already in the game.
Nah.
I think you might be thinking
Sub-Zero's
about,
in the game.
Well, obviously.
I think you might be thinking about 10.
Or Smoke. Is Smoke in the game?
Smoker's in the
Smokers
game. Yeah.
Okay, that's who I was thinking of.
This man got the Roy G.
Why does he
Biv on
got
his
the
chest.
Infinity
Infinity
Stones?
Stones. I know.
Yeah.
Oh, he got the Ranger crystals on his chest.
I killed all the Power Rangers. I wish Liu Kang will come up in here.
You just take his head off?
Yeah, hit you in
Yeah.
my head.
That's what I don't like.
Because they got
because they
mech
took the
suits.
mask off.
Yeah.
They
So
got-
they're not cyborgs. They're just suits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're enhanced. Yeah, they wearing like
Well,
enhanced.
at least that's what it seems like.
Yeah.
You seen
They're like
Sub-Zero
Power
with the
Rangers.
scar? Yeah. There he is.
Oh yeah, he's going down.
I'm okay with that.
I mean, it's fine. I just personally I don't like it. I'd rather it be like full cyborg.
But isn't it like this is like a new timeline, right?
Yeah. So I mean, it's a minor gripe,
I know you hate the lady.
and I think the head's too big. So
Either the heads are too big.
Yeah,
the head does look a little big. It looks
Well,
like
it's-
they got
hey,
The helmet
first-
around.
Hey man,
Yeah.
listen. This is not the full version.
oh, screaming it.
yeah, so they got a new slew of DLC characters.
Yeah. T1000 baby.
1000.
Arnold's
Conan.
back, baby.
To hear the lamentations of the enemy's women.
Women and children. Yeah.
Oh,
So they
don't
got 6
do that
characters.
to me.
So all of those are going to be playable characters, or some of them like assists.
They-
No,
have-
they're
those are all play.
Yeah, they're all gonna be playable.
they're all
Oh, they're all playable?
Three of them. The Cyrex, Sector, and Noob Saibot are all available on the launch day of the DLC in September.
Oh, 3 characters on one day.
Yeah,
And they
then
bring in-
all
crazy.
all the guest
So they
characters
bring
are
in-
coming after,
Ugh.
Animality's back.
and then the animalities. Yeah,
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
That's
One-
crazy. I didn't. When have we ever had a DLC where you get 3 characters?
well,
at
because
once?
it's those are the characters that are going to be in the story expansion. So I guess they figure, well,
Yeah, you kinda gotta
So they
have
get
it.
all the story
They're going to
at
be
one
the
time. Okay.
story expansion anyway. So just
Look at
go
that
ahead and
crazy
drop
mup.
them, and then the guest characters start coming out later.
that's some good
this year,
shit.
like
Oh,
December or
gosh.
something like
Yeah.
that.
So this is a proper DLC
Oh my
patch.
gosh.
Yeah,
Fuck.
they call it
That's
an
awesome.
expansion.
Yeah, it's pretty much an expansion.
Jeez.
Like,
Now I will say it has a premium price of
Yep.
$50.
$50.
Yep.
Damn.
And if you read the small print somewhere in here, there's no way to buy the character separately. You have to buy the whole pack.
Oh, for real?
Golly, WB Nether Realm.
They bringing back the ultimate Mortal Kombat skins too for all the ninjas.
Well, at least the animalities are free, and I do like the old school skins.
Yeah.
So how much story is it adding?
If it's anything like MK11, it's probably going to be a lot.
Probably a pretty good chunk.
Yeah, because they
I
Percentage-wise?
assume it's like Aftermath.
if it's similar to because Aftermath was what like in cinematics alone was like an hour and something, right?
At least.
How much was
Yeah.
Aftermath?
I think it was 30. I think it was a regular season pass.
I don't know, man.
Probably,
$50.
But it didn't come
If
with
it-
it didn't come with a character pass.
Yeah.
If it adds at least 33% more story, like let's say the story now sits at around 10 hours.
Yeah.
If it adds at least 3 hours, I think $50 is fine.
And I think it
Plus,
will.
but what if-
you
but
get
here's
the
the
other
thing,
three
though.
characters too?
Yeah, it's a story expansion and
What if
all
nobody?
of it.
What if somebody doesn't want to play the story? They just want the characters.
Too bad.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the same as like with like WoW when you buy an expansion. Or what if I don't want to play the new race and class? You still got to buy the expansion to play the new world. I mean, you can't have some of it, and I get it.
Well, if it's an
No,
expansion,
because
there's no real a la carte to it.
Not being able to buy characters separately from the whole thing, though. I don't know.
Well, I think Mortal Kombat. So, I trust me. I'm not disagreeing with you. I know you're gonna think I am. I think-
Because that's what you like to do.
I think that Mortal Kombat, the way they've started to look at themselves, is not the same, say, as like Street Fighter,
Yeah.
where it's like Street Fighter, you would expect, or Tekken 2, like you're expecting them to be able to just get characters because, to a degree, the majority of their gameplay base is
Casual.
it's going against each. Well, like with the Street Fighter and stuff, it's competing against one on one.
Yeah.
Whereas Mortal Kombat, especially the past two games,
Yeah.
like this new version since 9, it's people just really just play the story.
Yeah.
Like they compete against maybe their friends, but the majority of Mortal Kombat fans at this point are fans of the story mode.
Especially nowadays,
casual
not. I
fans.
mean, the competitive scene is not like it used to be.
No. And I know, again, I'm not disagreeing
I don't know.
with your
I
take.
still, I just don't understand why you can't have the option to buy those separately.
It might.
Warner.
yeah,
Well,
yeah, that too.
I mean, that's the reason.
Well,
man.
why give everybody a chance to just piecemeal us money? Just give us the whole $50 now.
yeah.
$50.
Well, and they always like to use the excuse too. A lot of any fighting game or any like versus games, they'll use the excuse of you don't want to split the base
Right.
because like
Which
Call of
is-
Duty started
which
doing
is
that
true.
with they started
Yeah.
doing that with because they used to sell map packs.
Yeah, map
they,
packs.
They were
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
the problem is you start to have
Some people buy some map packs.
I mean,
But
yeah,
the thing with that is, though-
25% of everybody who bought the original game would buy the first map pack. Then only 25% of them would buy the next one, and then only 25% of them would buy the next one.
yeah.
But
So it was like you're not making that much more because when they did the same thing with Halo before 5 came out, and when they did the thing in 5, where it's just like, you know what, all of the online stuff. It's just free to everybody. Everybody's going to
that's
get
when they started doing battle
all the
passes.
yeah, and they made more money giving away all of the multiplayer for free than they did in all of the map packs they ever sold combined.
yeah.
So
yeah.
Well, you know, with Call of Duty, with the map packs, I mean, yeah, because you're playing the map itself. But with a fighting game character,
See, I think that's the problem. You're looking at it as a fighting game,
that's what it is.
right? But for some people, it's not a fighting game.
What is it?
Well, like you fight in the game,
right?
but
You fight in
but
the
it's
game,
Mortal Kombat.
But it's like it's a story game for them. Like for say Union Chronicles, say they released an expansion for $50 that gives you 33% more of the story. Isn't that a good deal?
$50? I don't know.
you also didn't pay $50 for you. Well, you might have because you might have paid more.
I don't know. Maybe.
Well, and also, all right. So the other thing too is like,
And it's not just 33% more story. It's also extra
It's
characters,
also-
extra heroes.
extra
also
visuals.
six extra characters, and
They're adding a
they
animality.
hadn't even announced any of the whatchamacallits, the
Assist,
characters.
assist trophies.
Yeah, whatever they're.
Yeah, what do they
they're
call
called.
them?
Something with K, something stupid.
Cameos.
Cameos.
Cameos,
Yeah,
yep.
yeah. They haven't
As
even
soon as I
announced
said
any
something
cameos.
stupid with a K, you was like right on it.
I want to play the game, and I know more better than y'all do. That's better.
No, I think that they're like Killer Instinct had this issue where they had the base game that you could buy, right? when they started adding characters,
Wait, wasn't the base game for that free?
technically, yeah, but there was a base pack to buy. That like
Okay, I see what you're saying.
most people bought the base pack. As they added people, and again, it's a la carte. It's like
Yeah.
Yeah, but like it doesn't affect, like, because if you're playing Jago and you don't buy the new character,
You
even if somebody,
you
can still fight against that new character. Like, it doesn't affect their matchmaking like at all. It shouldn't affect matchmaking as far as that goes, because you're not interacting with that character besides fighting him. Like, you're not,
Again, Warner just wants you to spend more money.
I mean, obviously, they can do what they want to, but I think that's really what it is.
I think they're truly advertising it as a story expansion. Like, hey, we're adding a shitload of story to it.
I think Warner. This is me being kind of
making this shit up.
just assuming the worst of them because
That's the
they're
same.
in
Assuming is making up too.
such
It's true.
bad shape. But it wouldn't surprise me if Warner went, hey, so that Aftermath thing in the last game worked. Let's just do that again.
Yeah.
Because Aftermath came out like 2 years into 11,
And
right?
was it a story expansion as well?
Aftermath?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah. It
It's the thing that finished the story that led into one.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I really haven't played the story of Mortal Kombat since 10, I think. I think that was the last one I played.
I mean, I haven't really either. But I saw Darius play a lot of it.
Man,
It's really
hey.
good.
They're
It's
good.
good.
I want to
I mean-
play. I just never get around to doing it.
I mean, that's the thing too. Is like it's on one hand it's really good. It was like I would say World Tour to me was still an overall better product because of how much control and like I'm
can
more
do more, right?
Yeah, you get to do more.
And there's a lot of stuff.
It's
to do,
it's an open experience.
Mortal
and it's like-
Kombat is more of a linear,
which
or
in some cases
telling you a story.
more
yeah.
or less, yeah.
And when it's good, it's like,
But
this is
yeah,
fantastic.
yeah.
When and there are parts of each of the games where I'm like,
You have to kind of slog through it.
yeah, and it's never even the characters. It's like the stories that are happening to the characters. It's like that's kind of whack. Like Tanya's part in one is like, I get why she's here and why she has to be a part of
Oh,
it.
did you
Like,
play one?
yeah, I
okay.
played through one. Remember, I was trying to get Havoc for the
Oh, that's right.
tournaments.
It's a tournament.
Yeah, and I could have just skipped the cutscenes, but like I'm
I
already
mean,
there.
You're already there, exactly.
I'm already at the party.
Yeah, I was like, that's crazy. Y'all really gonna let Havoc trick y'all to doing that, huh?
Golly, he's
Gosh,
chaos.
just can't help himself, can he? But yeah, I think that the idea of what it's trying to do is great. I'm not a fan of the price. I'm not a fan of any price increases, but that's just the nature of the beast.
I mean, like,
And well,
I
this
think
is the other
$50
thing.
is a lot.
I do too.
It's almost another game.
I think 40 would
But-
probably be a
but-
better price point.
But I mean, it's an expansion though, so
Yeah.
I understand. But I also understand
'Cause
like
they
some
could
folks
have
just
easily
want
made
the
it
new
70.
Oh,
characters.
Yeah. Well, and then
I mean, they could have.
And call it Mortal Kombat 2. I remember somebody else doing that, and they were pretty successful doing it.
I don't know.
no,
I
they
just,
got they called it. It was gonna call it Ultimate Mortal Kombat 1.
and
No, I'm talking about Modern Warfare 3.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
yeah, they certainly did.
Yeah.
I was thinking more of like Marvel and Ultimate Marvel.
yeah, Ultimate Marvel,
Yeah.
which
No, yeah, I was
which
talking
did
about-
not sell
yeah.
nearly as much as their
'Cause
first one because folks
Modern
were like,
Warfare 3
I'm not giving you a whole
Probably
paying
should have
for a
been an
whole game.
expansion.
It was an
should have been
expansion.
expansion.
It was an expansion.
Yeah.
They said it was an expansion, and then all of a sudden they went radio silent and was like,
New game,
hey, look.
$70.
"Hey man,
Hand
look,
it over.
look, you." So Microsoft trying to buy us right now, right? You ain't gonna believe what happened, right? Okay, almost 70 billion. Okay, but also Overwatch ain't doing so hot, and that's affecting us. So check this out. We was gonna give y'all this free update, like we said. We was gonna do every other year Call of Duty, but when they start running the numbers about how much money we make every year, no matter what. Modern Warfare 3. Also, this ain't another Black Ops, by the way, so you can hold off on that. My bad, Steven.
shit.
No, I think that like,
I just don't want consumers getting fucked in the ass, okay?
but they are gonna get fucked in the ass.
Well,
bud.
yeah, but I want to try to lube
They
it up as
also
much as
don't
possible.
have to buy it.
There we go.
But there's
What if I want to play Conan?
there's your answer.
You can buy him separately.
No, you can't.
No, you can't.
I thought you said you could buy the 3 extra characters separately.
No. They come out
Oh,
separately.
so you get all 6 of them.
Yeah.
in that
all
one.
6 of them in the pack. Yeah, the guest characters don't start coming out.
Well, then
till
we know the
December,
answer to
I
that.
think.
Buy
Hand over that
that,
Hamilton.
Hey,
buy that some bitch.
Let me see that Hamilton.
$50.
hey,
Isn't that who's on the 50? Hamilton?
Probably.
I think Ulysses S. Grant.
Same guy. Hand it over.
Give it to me.
Actually, I'm a rock with that.
Give it
Also,
to
I
me.
went to a school named after. The only reason I know it is because I went to an elementary school named after him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ulysses S. Grant or
Yeah.
Alexander Hamilton?
Go to no damn Hamilton.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure there's more
Hamilton's on-
Hamiltons
what is
than
Hamilton
you.
on?
I have no idea.
The
Yeah,
10?
probably like.
Probably.
Is that true, or are you saying that?
No, I think he's right.
That's not an answer to you. Just.
Look it up.
Oh,
Anyway,
hey, I don't care enough to do that.
Guarantee
I don't care
you do.
either.
I know it's not knowing that. I'll look it up.
are we
Hey.
ready to move on from Mortal Kombat? Anybody have anything else?
I buy it if you want to, okay?
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, you keep giving them inches, you're gonna start paying $70 for the same amount of content or less. That's all I'm
Yo.
saying.
Hey yo,
Give them inches, okay? No pause.
Can't say anything in here. I swear.
no, you can't. You can't, Nolan. You know you can't. What were you gonna say? You had something?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh no, I was just saying like not buying it is a valid option,
Yes.
but
FOMO.
be aware that it could be
What
like
does that
a
mean?
Street Fighter thing again. Is like, hey, nobody bought this, so we're just not going to make any more Mortal Kombats. So
What does that mean?
What?
I wouldn't be
FOMO?
surprised if they
Fear of
decided
missing
to.
out.
fear of missing out. Yeah,
Yeah, Alexander Hamilton is on the $10 bill.
there you go.
Yeah, see,
see that-
I
can I
thought
see
you were
that
right.
No.
Did you see who was on the 50?
Shit.
Oh, I know I'm right.
Who is on?
'Cause I don't think it's Ulysses.
I don't think it's Ulysses either.
Would you think it is Gerald Ford? Because it ain't him.
I don't think it's him either. I keep typing who was won the $50 bill.
You didn't think I had that? You pull a Gerald Ford. I knew he was gonna laugh. He would know. He would be like, yeah.
Probably Zachary Taylor.
Nah, but
God, this motherfucker is right.
I told you that. Like,
It
why
was
did you?
Ulysses?
It's Ulysses S. Grant.
Man, I didn't. Okay.
USG.
Yeah.
Moving on to the next.
I think that's the first and only time in the history of this country.
Anybody's ever uttered that phrase.
Didn't he put the S in there so he'd be like a U.S. grant because they were trying to get folks to buy grants to pay for the war effort or something like
Hey,
that?
it's a good idea.
Something like that.
Wasn't he from the Civil War?
U.S.
No.
Yeah.
That's Lincoln.
Yeah, he is from the
Yeah,
Civil
he's
War.
from the
isn't
Civil
I would
War.
be like he was like in it. I thought
the
you'd be
federal
like,
government still existed and needed money?
he? No, it didn't. It didn't.
Well, when I think war bonds, I think World War II and World War One.
I mean,
yeah,
yeah, I think the lady on the thing.
yeah, we can
doing
do
that.
it, lady. Yeah.
It just feels like a lot of struggle is going
Every time I think about World War II, I think about that scene in Saving Private Ryan where the dude gets shot in the helmet and it like bounces off and then he looks
takes the
at it
helmet, yeah.
and he gets shot in the head. Yeah.
I just think of like Call of Duty, like on the 360
Oh,
with the D-Day thing,
Big red one.
big red one.
big red one. Nolan's over there. God, look at this. You spending time on this game? Make my game.
All right, so
Can you
let's
watch SmackDown?
let's move on to the meat.
Okay.
Inches of
All right,
meat.
so everybody, this is the rest of this podcast. We're going to be talking about Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah.
spoilers,
It's gonna be-
Full on spoilers.
Full on spoilers,
Just
baby.
go ahead and skip the
Spoilers.
rest of
Full
the episode
balonesies.
if you don't
So-
if you haven't
Yeah.
seen it.
So
yet.
we're going to do the thing for people from the stop right now. Do the closing for them.
Oh, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what your
Banger of the week.
banger of the week is. Let us know how you feel about the $50 Mortal Kombat DLC
Expansion.
expansion. See, you know, words change how people feel about things. Okay,
Yeah, that's why we-
I call it DLC, and
Anything.
you call it expansion. See, it changes people's perspectives. Anyway, not gonna get into that because that's a whole deeper thing. Okay,
Go deeper.
bye.
Yeah. So we're now going to talk about Deadpool
Spoiler
and Wolverine.
time.
Do that, but but use the word spoilers to pop up on the screen.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
That would be
Good luck,
awesome.
Zach. Figure it out.
You can do it. Now, I believe in you.
First and foremost, I do have the utmost faith that you could do it.
SPOILER time.
All right, Ghost Rider.
Did you say writer or writer?
You know which one I said. The one that be spelling stuff.
Ghost Rider can spell stuff.
I can imagine that Johnny Blaze can spell things.
Okay.
But you know which one that be writing stuff.
Okay.
He writes stuff with a whip. This one was like a fairy that was helping.
Fairy?
What was it?
Like Tinkerbell?
You know what? He might have been a fairy. Actually, I have no idea.
It's either a Tinkerbell or a glitch in the Matrix, one or the other.
He might have been a fairy.
Well, he's helping
been like
inner
a-
city youth solve cases they shouldn't have been involved in.
Make murders. And
We are going to talk about. I want to get a buffer to people who really didn't. They really gonna spoil the movie. Yes.
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 Spoilers.
Yes, we're-
Like
20 times
immediately.
yes.
100%.
Okay. All right.
So
Bake it away, toys.
So what'd you think?
I
Best cameo.
liked it.
Best cameo.
Oh,
you got?
Blade.
Motherfucker still trying to skate. What is it? Roller skate uphill?
Uh-huh.
Ice skate uphill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Blade was pretty good.
No,
But let me
yeah.
ask you
No,
this.
no, he
because-
wasn't.
The most surprising one was
Electra?
Electra when she came walking around the corner.
well, I figured after they.
And low point for me.
I think the best one was Johnny Storm.
Oh, bro.
Oh well, yeah. So
That was by far the best
yeah,
one.
because obviously they wanted you to think he was Captain America.
Cap.
Yeah. He's
Nope.
going to say it. He's going to say it. Flame
Flame
on.
on.
What?
The fuck?
That shit was great.
No, the best cameo in that entire movie
What was that?
is the one who killed every scene he was in. Gambit.
Oh, well,
yeah.
yeah, Gambit. of
Gambit.
course,
Gambit
yeah.
First of all,
was
he was in the '90s recreation suit
Yeah.
with the neck thing, which clearly is not comfortable for a human to be.
No, no,
in.
no, no. I don't think he could turn his
No,
head.
he had to turn his body to
sure,
turn.
yeah.
This man said, "I shot out my daddy's dick,
Hey, my daddy left when I was born, but I shot out of his dick, ready to go.
ready to go."
Just something like that. It was great.
Right after that thing.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't have people to say. I didn't have people to save yet, but if I did, this would be good.
Bro, like they really screwed him because they were getting ready to shoot the movie and everything. And
What
they
is
just-
what is up with
Oh,
your
Gambit?
accent?
Oh.
What dialect is that?
And you know what? I think that joke is exactly why it didn't end up getting
Yeah.
done. Because
Yeah.
first of all, his accent was perfect.
Oh, yeah, it was great.
I mean, that was a spot.
He did a
on,
very good job.
That was a
Yeah,
spot
but
on
it's Channing
Cajun
Tatum
accent,
being
but,
Cajun.
But yeah, but I was like, I couldn't understand half the stuff he was saying. I think at certain parts they wanted it to be like, super
yeah,
thick
he started
when he was
being-
talking for like a long time. It's like, what are you saying?
You get on that dang old thing right now, them boys gonna make it happen.
Sound like
sound like
Boomhauer. King of the Hill.
But it was cool that.
But he
at
also
least
was
got-
strong.
He at least got to play the role. Yeah, but when the fight
he-
came around,
he
though, he
fucked
was
people up.
Yeah,
Oh,
bro.
yeah, he did. Yeah.
When the card hits, and I'm like, oh, it's gonna be like a little like pop or something.
Oh, no, no,
and
no,
that
no,
motherfucker body exploded. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, okay,
Oh,
so
yeah,
we
yeah.
actually letting them do it.
Yeah, 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 that's what we need.
Again, Electra, not a fan. So I was like, is she gonna die? Because that would kind of make sense. Because like she kind of is the weakest, but
Yeah.
I mean, I
Little jab
thought
at Ben
Jennifer Garner
Affleck,
was
too.
okay as
oh
Electra.
yeah. Other
But you
guys
know,
not coming around.
I'm
Nah.
almost positive they asked Ben to come back, but he ain't gonna do that shit.
Do what?
No,
They
there's
made
no way.
they made the joke about her boyfriend not showing up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
it's like,
And
yeah,
she was like something like
I don't
not,
care.
It's not a big loss or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not a big deal. Yeah.
Folks forget, she married him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they got divorced. It was
Yeah.
like, what was that all about? They got divorced. He cheated on her.
Oh, he went back to Jenny from the block.
Yeah,
He spun the block a few times on
Hey,
that.
man, I'm
well,
just
yeah.
saying.
Hey, Jenny had him stressed out again though, so she tried to make that whole documentary movie thing, and he was like, "All right, I might check out again." See why A-Rod left. Shit's crazy.
See that meme of him smoking, looking
Oh, bro,
depressed.
there's multiples of
Yeah.
him looking stressed out.
Yeah.
Like you going to get Dunkin' Donuts,
Yeah,
and he's on
well,
that
he
bit
just
like,
looks worked over though all the time.
Well, because he does so much though. Like,
Yeah.
because he usually writes, directs, and acts in
Yeah.
the same movie.
"How you like them apples?"
What the fuck you think you are?
And first,
He
First
makes
of all.
fucking bangers.
He does make really good
He
movies.
does.
I still got to watch The Accountant. I heard that shit was balling as hell.
it's-
I've still
You
never
know what?
seen
I
it.
watched
It's
like
fucking good.
me and my mom watched like an hour of that movie on TV because
Why
it
is
just,
this not- oh, on TV?
yeah, it was just on like
TBS.
TBS or something like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, but it
Yeah,
was
watch
great.
the real one.
That
The real
part
one is
I
good.
watched was awesome.
Just never went back to it. Huh?
Never went back to it.
All right,
Well,
so
it was
I'm gonna
like
go
a-
watch The Accountant. You got to watch. I got to rewatch the Resident Evil movies.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that.
Well, I need to watch The Accountant too. Everybody, of course.
Well, you gonna have more. You got more homework than all of us. Then
Everybody kept asking,
Yeah, you get some
asking me
notes,
if I
maybe.
saw it, and it's like, why? Because it's called The Accountant.
Yeah,
oh shit, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, how
Well-
come you didn't watch it?
Well,
You support your brothers?
Finally, somebody did say something about he like carries around a copy of Superman #1 in case he has to leave, and it's like, so he
Spoilers,
has,
bro.
So
We
he
don't
has
supposed to be
money
spoiling
or
one
something
movie.
like that. But
I have.
that's the main reason everybody was asking. I found out because
You got a copy of Superman
that was
#1?
in it. No, I don't have a copy of Superman.
Would you have a copy if you could?
I mean,
Like, do you desire that in your life?
I don't really desire it, but I mean, if one,
it's expensive as hell.
yeah, it's like one of the most expensive comic books out there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, not for the monetary reasons, but like, do you? I don't, you
Well,
don't
he
strike me
kept
as a
it for
Superman
monetary
fan.
reasons, apparently.
Oh,
You know, it was kind of like it's where he kept all of his money in that, and he would take.
oh,
it
literally.
Oh,
in-
okay.
wherever he went. So in case he ever needed quick cash, he could just sell that. And
I could put you on the radar though.
yeah,
In these days,
You keep selling the Superman #1.
well, no, like if somebody sold us, like they gonna you know, them nerds, they gonna show you, then the hitman will probably get you that because he's doing bad. stuff.
Anyways,
It-
back to Deadpool. And,
So let me ask. Me and Zach talked about this. Did Wesley Snipes look like he was kind of sick to y'all?
no, he just
Was
looked
it
like
just
he
me?
no,
old.
he's just old.
Yeah, dude, 60,
No, but he
60
looked-
older.
to me, he looked like Charlie Murphy before he passed.
Like he's so skinny and his head's still so big.
Yeah, because his head is
Because
big.
baby, just
I mean,
have a
yeah, I'm-
big-
He might have a big head.
He got
might
an OJ
just have a
head.
big- he might have a big head.
Yeah,
Might
he
have a
always had a
jelly
big head. You know, he's trying to
but-
cheat with Demolition Man and Nino Brown haircuts.
He always had an angle.
But
You
I
right.
guess in the past, he was always also.
But he's
Yeah,
always-
no,
he
he's,
was
no, he's
also
lost. He's
bigger,
lost.
too. Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
he's
he's lost
just-
a lot of his muscle mass. Like
Yeah.
you can't keep it.
It's harder to keep.
Yeah,
muscle
yeah.
mass
Well,
when
you lose
get older,
1%
yeah.
every year
Yeah,
after
and then,
turning
I mean,
40.
Hugh still had his 6-pack, so.
Yeah, but also I think Hugh
But he
goes
also
to
didn't get
service.
paid as much as you did either.
Yeah,
That
well,
and also I think that Hugh is on a regimen that I don't think Wesley Snipes would ever be
yeah,
on.
which is hilarious.
I mean,
when
you
that
can
whole
only
thing-
do so much from jail.
Well, that too.
Oh wow.
Well, they didn't make
No,
it.
you can get jail rip.
I- so
Jail rip.
I- I was
that's-
surprised there was no tax evasion joke,
Oh, I'm pretty sure he.
Oh,
doesn't
that was
wanna
part.
talk
Yeah,
about it.
I was part of the contract.
and I'm pretty sure. And I was surprised there was no joke about Ryan Reynolds and Blade being in the same fucking
No,
movie.
they don't
He
have
probably didn't
that-
want to talk about that either.
Yeah.
That's a
'Cause
good movie.
Blade 3?
I love Blade.
Oh, I
3.
love
Blade
Blade Trinity?
I actually love
I
Blade.
Triple H
3.
dog.
Really?
But you know why I like Blade 3?
was
Ryan
terrible.
Reynolds.
Because of Ryan Reynolds.
No, I hated it. Not specifically because of him, because it felt like
Jessica Biel.
I did not like Jessica Biel.
Jessica Biel is-
It felt
Yeah.
like there was.
I've
like,
never been a Jessica Biel fan, man.
Nah, me
It
neither.
felt like they shot, which I found out, which is
Yeah,
exactly
they shot
what
two
happened.
movies. They shot the
It
movie
felt
with
like
Wesley Snipes and then
they
the
shot
movie with the
Blade
white people.
3, and then behind his back went and shot this whole other film and crammed it in the middle.
Yeah.
And it was like, what is going on? Why am I still watching these folks? Where the hell is Blade? It's like a whole hour of that film. Blade's just not even.
Oh yeah,
in it.
yeah, you're right. Like
Oh,
the base
you
and
mean
everything.
like
yeah.
the ending where he's laying in the thing with his eyes closed and they digital put some eyes on him to wake up at the end?
Did they do that?
Yeah. Oh yeah, go watch that.
So
Go watch the
stupid.
end of the movie.
So what he said
He's supposed to
happened.
be dead at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
And they made him wake up at the end
Yeah, just in
digitally
case.
by putting eyeballs on. Like,
So
his
he-
eyes doesn't move though. It's just eyes on his eyelids.
He
The
owned.
googly ass.
He owned the rights to the character himself, so he had like some creative control.
Yep.
But apparently, I guess Fox or whatever
Mm-hmm.
didn't like that idea.
I bet they didn't.
So when he's like, "Hey, here's the
Oh, they
script
took a
for,"
lot of shots at Fox.
oh god, yeah,
It was
Rightfully
great.
so.
clearly, yeah. But yeah,
But they also
just
took
like,
a shitload of shots at Disney too.
Oh yeah, it
well,
pretty much
anybody
was-
can
you,
get it.
You kind of have to.
Yeah.
It's like you needed Deadpool to kind of save you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He was,
fucking
you know,
up.
Marvel
It's like, hey,
Messiah.
yeah.
Yeah. It's
You're
like,
fucking
hey,
up,
you know,
Disney.
It's like, it's like, okay, go ahead and do whatever you
do
I
your
swear
thing.
to God, they cussed so much in this. Like in the
Yeah.
first, in the
Gratuitous
first
cursing.
scene.
There's a lot
I
of
felt
kids in
like
that theater, too.
there was more F words than there were in like the other two films combined.
I
and
think
I
so.
feel like it was
on purpose.
specifically,
Yeah.
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 I feel like they were just like, hey, this is a Disney film. We are gonna F it up.
Why do you,
Just as
why do you
much
got to
as
do
we
so much with the
possibly
I've seen a
essay?
bunch of interviews since I watched the movie, and apparently Disney didn't really veto anything.
They weren't really in a position to.
Yeah.
Well, it's like-
they needed a hit.
Yeah, and this is almost a guaranteed
Hey,
hit. If you let them
And,
do
yeah,
what they got to
just
do.
let him do. Just let them do what they did the first 2 times, and you'll make half a bill the first week.
Yeah,
Hey,
and that's
let me
what
ask y'all
happened.
this.
Yeah.
Movies back. People are saying
Movies might be back.
going back to the movies is back.
Movies might be back.
I mean,
Deadpool,
I feel
Deadpool
like,
say to something.
well, I feel like only like for really big stuff now.
Hey, yeah.
I mean, but it's always how it's really been. It's just the difference is the runtime lengths of
Yeah.
like how long something stays in the theater was so much longer because they didn't have streaming sites like gnawing at the teeth to get a thing on their thing to be like,
Yeah.
we got it on ours, we got it on ours.
I mean, I think it's like
When's it
there's
supposed to come to
just
stream?
it has no date yet.
there's probably no date. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they'll keep it out there as long
Oh,
as
it's gonna be a
can.
while because
especially
it's
for
still
anybody
making so
who's
much
getting
money.
like back end stuff. But over COVID, 2 things happened. COVID happened and folks got kind of used to, or just at least like the idea of, well, heck, I'm getting all the new stuff at home. Obviously, you couldn't go, couldn't go out to see it.
When Mortal Kombat premiered on Max,
Oh, bro, we was in there.
Oh,
you
yeah.
can't tell me nothing.
Yeah.
We watched Dune all together.
We watched Doom.
Yeah.
We watched the Batman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. You was there
saw
too.
I watched the
No,
Batman
I wasn't there,
theater.
but I saw
No,
it. Yeah.
Oh, but if you
Wait, we did watch that in theater.
Yeah.
Nobody ever
Which
told
one?
me.
Batman?
y'all were watching
I watched
it.
the Batman in theater.
we did then. I thought we didn't. We watched some. We watched a couple of movies together because of Max.
I know we watched
At
Mortal
the
Kombat,
shop.
Yeah, we did. Okay.
and we watched Dune at the shop. But after it came on streaming,
Godzilla and Kong?
No,
I haven't seen that.
Still ain't watched that. Oh no, I watched the first one.
I
didn't
watched
the second.
that.
The first one,
You watched the first one or the second one?
The one that in the new Empire.
Oh, that's the newest one.
That's the newest one.
Yeah, I watched that last week. I think
Nice. I gotta watch it.
it's really good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
once he got that thing on his own, you know what? Anyway, we're getting
I'm
distracted
sure it's
again.
yeah.
Oh, you'll find out.
Yeah,
Okay.
it makes sense.
It makes sense.
Does it? Okay.
It's not just something that
You should watch
do.
the other movies, the Godzillas and all that stuff to get ready for it though.
Oh yeah, have you not seen any of the other
No,
guys?
I haven't.
Have you
I
seen,
haven't.
They
you
all
seen Kong
build up-
Skull Island?
So
They all
I've seen
build up
Skull
to-
Island.
yeah,
That's the
That's still the best one.
Skull Island.
that's the only
They all
one I've
build
and
up
seen.
then
to
the
this
other
movie.
Godzilla.
Like
yeah.
they're all in the same universe.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
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 Like you'll be confused in the beginning of this movie if you don't watch anything from before.
Okay.
Yeah. Gamura.
All of them are good too. Like
Yeah.
none of them are bad.
Yeah, I thought they were all pretty good. Even Kong versus Godzilla, which a lot of folks didn't like, but it's like, come on, man.
That was the last
King
one,
Kong
right?
versus Godzilla, where
Yeah.
all of a sudden
What do you
King Kong
want?
is like some reason 20 feet taller for some reason just to make him
I mean, they had
comparable,
to.
I guess. Yeah, I know.
Like,
But
you want him to be much smaller and being like, I'm gonna fight him too. Like, then either he has to lose incredibly bad or like it's stupid and Godzilla looks weak. Just make Kong bigger, make him look like they in Rampage together.
Well, I mean, you just justify it like he's a fucking giant
Giant
ape.
gorilla.
He can get bigger. Like it.
Deadpool and Wolverine.
so Deadpool Wolverine. Yeah.
It's a
So, you know,
gorilla.
a lot of-
we have a really problem with going off tangents.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. We gotta work
well,
on it.
I
the
mean,
people tell me that's
what
what
they
they like.
Well, you know, it feels natural.
so
Okay.
I guess we can just start from the beginning and go. 'Cause
Okay.
I know
Bye.
a lot of folks' concern about bringing Wolverine back was that he had the ending from
Logan.
Logan.
and everybody's like, well, you can't just bring him back to life. And I love that the first scene of it, say, oh no, that one's dead. He's
but
100%
he's not
dead.
coming
He,
back.
he wasn't dead. He's like, that's not how regeneration works.
Yeah.
And he goes and digs him up.
Yeah.
Now, he's dead.
Yeah, he's super
Yeah,
dead.
He's super dead.
And he
was
definitely
just
used. I mean, he still killed a lot of people dead.
But he still helped him technically
yeah. He started killing everybody with the bones and everything.
Yeah.
That-
with
that-
the
that was funny.
NSYNC dance moves.
Yeah. And then
But yeah, you're right. There was a lot of cussing in that first scene.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I
Telling
mean,
the
just
story.
out the
It
gate,
was-
it was just like I think they
I
were
don't
just
say it would
like-
make me uncomfortable, but I definitely noticed it.
Well,
I would have
it's
been
like-
uncomfortable if I would have took
Yeah.
Jordan to watch it. Even though
Yeah.
she's not too young to watch it, I would have just been like, all right, man, we're going hard. Like, you sound like a kid on Xbox Live right now.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
Yeah, like
fuck
you just
shit.
like in the beginning it
And his
sounded like
parents aren't home.
yeah, you just start
Oh,
cussing.
yeah.
Like cussing gets you off a little bit, bud. Cause
But
you
he starts breathing heavy after he does it.
fuck, I fuck you. Yeah, you need to talk to somebody, don't you? No, I thought like the way they integrated the Disney, like the TVA stuff. I don't know, you didn't watch any of the shows, so all that stuff was kind of new to you.
Yeah. So, did any of that stuff make sense to you?
About
like,
the TVA?
like what was going on?
What part?
The TVA.
I guess like when he goes to the TVA, the folks show up and take him to the place where they send him on the mission and everything.
Oh, I
to
understand. I
find-
mean,
Oh, about the
I-
sacred
Because
timeline.
I was
really-
wondering how
I mean,
folks
they did a
who
decent amount of
hadn't-
exposition on it.
Yeah,
Like, that was
yeah.
you
It
made
was,
the
yeah,
joke.
I
I
figured
didn't
it
even
was
know
enough
that it
now.
had. I didn't even know that had anything to do with the TV shows.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
So
Loki
that's
one
a big
and
part of
two
the
was
part of
like- yeah.
Loki,
and then by proxy, other shows in the
and
same.
then some other shows here and there, but mostly
I mean,
that.
I figure it's just where they
So-
monitor all the universes, and if their main being dies,
yeah, but there was a
Well, they
but there
added
was-
that's new.
Yeah, I know that's a Deadpool
kind of
thing.
that's
that's
kind
a
of
brand new thing.
yeah, the anchor being and all that.
Well, yeah, it's kind of new, but it still kind of ties in because after what happened in season 2,
Yeah,
and it's a new timeline where universes are allowed to branch now, which is kind of the whole thing. Because this guy wants to he wants to go back to how the TVA used to be.
Yeah.
Right.
And just kill timelines.
Yeah,
off.
so
He
he's
just wanted one, like he said, the sacred. He kept saying the sacred timeline.
Yeah, and like his whole story was basically he was going to get moved up, but only once this timeline died. But
Was
it's
he
going to
a
take
real
like 10,000
character
years.
from the comics?
He is in the comics, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Paradox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
But,
figured with a name like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's got to be.
Yeah, Mr.
As soon
Paradox.
as he says like, yeah, they call me Mr. Paradox, I'm like, this motherfucker.
Yeah. But
So is that character in the MCU new? He was never in the TV shows.
no, he
No,
wasn't
he's-
on TV
yeah,
shows,
he's
though.
never been
yeah,
in
so
TV
he was
shows.
new for this.
The only person that they showed from the TV shows was the black lady at the end.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's
Like,
like
she
the
starts
new
off- she
director.
starts
She
off-
starts off
TVA.
as kind of a minor character,
Yeah.
and
a grunt.
when the show begins, but by the end of it, she's where she is now.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
kind of in charge.
So that's like the other thing is they're showing you, the progression of everybody through these movies. Yeah, I liked the way they. First of all, I like the different Wolverines. I know they're not going to
my
show.
God.
They're not
Yeah,
going to
that was
show.
great.
Like,
Yeah.
When he walked out of that portal and it was comic accurate.
Oh, Wolverine.
Your
Oh, yeah.
Wolverine.
I love it.
died. I
Who's
was
talking,
laughing.
bub?
I was
Talking about
laughing
no.
so hard.
No, not you.
I was like, yes. It's like,
This is what you wanted.
That's the one I want.
So
But
terrible.
yeah, 6'2"
This is the guy that Scott
Ryan
Summers
Reynolds
is arguing with. Come on, man.
Yeah, 6'2" Ryan Reynolds and 5'4" Wolverine. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
And man, you kind of look like Henry Cavill from Oh My God.
Yeah, it was
yeah. I
cavalry.
think when he walked out of that one, that's like, God,
But he
dang,
was
who
jacked.
is that guy?
Hey,
Huge.
Hey, I don't know if he waiting to play Juggernaut or whoever, but he was ready.
But he is ready.
Well, he
Was the
may,
Juggernaut a
he
different
may be
actor?
playing Wolverine once everything.
Right.
Oh, he actually might end up playing him.
ends. He's
He
up
better not
for
be
it.
that big. Goddamn, that's Sabretooth.
They've been
motherfucker is
they've been
huge.
courting him. Yeah, I'm about to say. I was actually thinking the same thing. I was like, I think he'd make a better Sabretooth.
Yeah,
But-
that man came out and was like, I was waiting for him to be like, Birdie.
Yeah, boss. Bro, I'm so glad he showed up in that movie. It's just the Henry Cavill.
Henry
Yeah.
Cavill,
Just
yeah.
like a fuck you to DC.
Yeah, and
Well, that's part of it, too.
Well,
Yeah.
oh yeah, that was definitely a huge part of it. Yeah,
Was the Juggernaut actor different?
that was a different actor.
Yeah,
Those are
that, was,
different
that
actors.
wasn't.
It was originally Finn Jones.
No, it's Vinny Jones.
Vinny
Vinny
Jones.
Jones,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
It's going to be emotional.
Yeah.
Sorry, he was on a pay per view for WWF.
Yeah,
as
so
well.
there was a bunch of
Capital Punishment in England.
Nice.
there was a bunch of characters from the older films. Like most of the characters in her
Toad,
little
Pyro.
Yeah,
there.
Toad.
Yeah, Pyro was the Pyro.
Pyro was the actual Pyro.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like a kid.
Toad
back-
wasn't Ray Park
Yeah,
Jr.
he
though.
was.
So it was the
Like
same
Spin.
actor for Pyro?
Yeah, it
It
was.
was just obviously
He's just
older.
older. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Toad was different, right? Toad was from Days of Future Past.
Toad might
forgot
have
to look
been.
at
the original
I forgot to look at the
X-Men.
credits.
I think
but
it might have been-
Is that Ray Park? That's not Ray Park.
That
Jr.
looked like
I
Ray
think
Park.
it
to
might
me.
have been
I
him,
think that
yeah.
was Ray Park. Yeah,
Does it look like him?
I didn't look at the credits, so I forgot to. I forgot to
Wait,
check.
is
for
Toad
sure.
in a different X-Men movie?
No, he didn't look like the actor from the original one.
He looked like Ray Park to me.
But it could have been just because of the CG with his
But,
tongue.
I mean,
And that's what the
just
thing
the
was. It was
makeup
like
or
I
whatever.
was looking. I'm like, eh.
I kind of thought it was, but
I mean, if it
don't
is,
know
I
for
won't be
sure.
surprised at all.
I mean, we should
Yeah.
have seen Colin Farrell. Bullseye.
Oh, bro, that was the thing. So when they showed the lecturer, I was like, yeah, but we ain't got no bullseye though. Because I'm like, I know you can't have Kingpin
right.
Right.
because I know you're not going to use the one from the.
Well, he died.
That's what I'm saying. Michael
yeah.
Clark Duncan he
Clark
passed
Duncan
away.
passed
Now you
away,
could have
yeah.
just got a big black dude, and I would have been mad if they got like Terry Crews because he's already been in Deadpool before.
Oh, that's right. He was. Wasn't
Yeah,
he?
he was part of X Force.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right. Yeah.
I like how he went and got some of the people from X Force back, but not all of them.
Well,
what-
did he
what-
get all of them, or
what's-
they just not showing?
So what's funny to me is that Shatterstar
Shadows. Yep.
was there.
Yep.
and he hates
The one,
Shatterstar.
well, the one that everybody was so mad that died.
Yeah, because he's
Because Shatterstar is a
badass.
awesome character
Yeah.
in,
He really
in the
is.
freaking comics.
Yeah.
And the way he died in Deadpool 2 made a lot of folks upset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what? You did that to Shatterstar?
Yeah.
So I thought that was funny that he was there. I assume the rest of them were there, like because I was kind of surprised.
No Domino.
Yeah,
Domino.
Domino wasn't there. Now
The kid
Wait,
from
didn't Domino show up?
no.
no,
no. The
Oh
kid,
no, I'm thinking of the teenage. What's her face?
oh,
Warhead.
Negasonic teenage Warhead.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
She
Kimiko.
was
And Kimiko, yeah.
Highway. I really enjoy the fact that they just gonna keep that.
I mean,
going.
I'm sure
Yeah.
he tried to get as many folks as he could back, but there was only so much money.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
You know.
Well,
I mean,
like
they got the blind roommate.
oh yeah, the black
well, she
blind out.
had to be there. Yeah.
Well,
she
like,
kinda
so-
had to,
so
but
there was-
they didn't have what's his name back though.
Well, you know,
but
that guy,
his
he did
best
some
friend. You
things,
know,
yeah.
it's like
Oh yeah, what happened? Well, what happened?
Oh, because that guy was out his diddle.
The actor was?
Yeah,
allegedly.
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 Okay.
Man, a lot of stuff don't get prosecuted that shit because we can't have enough physical evidence.
I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, that was kind of a thing. Yeah, if you ever watch, what was that, HBO show?
because he was
on?
funny.
He was in Silicon Valley.
Silicon
Valley.
Valley. Yeah. if
Oh,
you
yeah, the last season
if
of that?
If you watch, and all of a sudden his character just got suddenly written off. Like he had a whole story going on, and they were in China, and everything was going on, and then they stuck him in a heroin den in a mountain in China and just left him. Yeah, it's like we're just gonna leave his character there and we're just gonna move
We'll
on.
just keep going.
Yeah. Obviously, all this stuff was coming out while they were shooting. They were like, "We got to do something with this guy."
Hey, bud.
Hey man.
So
Yeah, we're not even going to. We're
have to
not
get
even
rid
gonna
of
have
you.
you come back to shoot this. We're just gonna have some like sound-alike voices, smoking, getting high on heroin, and that's where we're just gonna leave you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, he wasn't in it.
Actually,
I know they
forgot
showed
about him while we
Colossus,
were
but
watching
was
it.
Colossus
Yeah.
in it?
he was in
He
it,
didn't have any
yeah,
lines-
he was in it.
but he didn't
he
have
didn't
any. I don't think he even.
No,
he
he
might have
talked-
said something.
okay,
yeah,
yeah.
it
Yeah,
wasn't
he
much.
talked a little bit.
Cable wasn't.
Cable's not in it.
Cable. So apparently there was an issue. There was an issue with Cable, specifically, like with the character himself. I heard.
Yeah.
Now, also, are we also going to bring
He went
him
back in
back
time though.
just for that?
Well, he
I
stayed
mean,
in the movie.
technically,
Did he?
Yeah, he stayed.
Did he say in the
been a
movie?
while.
He let Wade.
stayed
He
'cause,
let.
well, originally there was supposed to be a Cable spinoff film
Okay.
that never happened because all the Disney stuff started happening, and then of course he was also playing.
Thanos.
He's played so many different comic book characters.
Yeah.
now, if you think about it, but yeah, so he's the actor himself has already been in the MCU as a different character. That's not a big deal. A bunch of
Who is
different
he?
actors have.
Josh Brolin, he's Thanos.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I don't know why I was thinking Mickey Rourke.
As Thanos.
No,
As
as
Thanos?
Cable.
As Cable. Oh,
Cable?
No.
No.
Well, they kind of got like, well, especially when he
What he
looks
looks like now.
Cable. Yeah, you can kind of see Mickey
he looks
Rourke.
like Mickey Rourke looks like he's got cybernetic implants.
Yeah, he does. I think Mickey Rourke from Sin City.
Yeah.
Oh
See, that's why I was thinking of Sin
Yeah,
City.
there you
go. Yeah.
That's who I was picturing for some
But
reason.
from what I heard, there's an issue with Cable. Whoever was, I think he's still wrapped up in rights
Oh yeah.
from whoever was supposed to do the spinoffs or something.
I
Oh,
got you.
So even if they did bring Josh Brolin back, which they probably couldn't afford him,
Yeah, not after
I'm
all
pretty
Lucy.
sure they
well,
Just for a little bit.
I mean,
But
really,
also,
I mean, I-
the
I
thing
don't know.
was,
Yeah, Henry Cavill.
they didn't have
yeah,
to.
but for like one scene and no words.
Yeah, I don't think he even said
he
anything,
basically
did he?
just
No, he
turns
didn't.
around. That's all he does.
Yeah.
He
They
didn't
had
say anything.
Chris Evans.
Yeah, and then when he died, I think the
that
joke
shit was
about
crazy.
he couldn't afford they couldn't afford him to say any more lines anyway. I think they were right.
yeah.
Oh, he said,
Hey,
he said a lot. He said a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he said a lot of
Did you,
stuff.
did you watch
He
the
also-
final
he-
credit? Yeah.
Yeah,
He said, he said some choice words.
Fuck Nova.
Oh my God, that was hilarious.
But I never said that. I never said any of those things.
I mean, you think I'm a shit talker?
I mean, this guy.
So everybody said I got him killed. Let's put the realness out here.
I mean, he still technically got him killed.
No, he didn't.
He did. He didn't have to say that. He didn't have to say all that.
But he said he didn't care if she knew.
He didn't. Well, he did say that.
He was
did.
like, remember the Mad TV skit with Dr. Phil and Oprah?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I don't care if you do tell Oprah. And then the next scene, he was like, you didn't
You
tell
didn't tell
Oprah, did you?
That was great, and there was a nice little bait and switch, thinking that he was Captain America.
Yeah.
Oh God,
I was so happy when he said flame on.
Right, shit.
I want to look in your eyes when he said it.
I'm glad because it was awesome.
a couple
It
of
was so
days
worth it.
before I saw it, I was watching somebody on YouTube, and he was like, "No, it was on Twitch actually." And he was like, "Man, wouldn't it be funny if Chris Evans was in it, but he wasn't Captain America? He was Human Torch." So the whole time I'm like, "Oh, cool, he is here." Please, oh no, he's about to be Human Torch. All I was thinking was that guy on Twitch was right, and he must have been like, "I knew it, I knew
When
it."
when he took the hood
yeah,
off and I saw his hair, I was
Yeah.
like, no, it's not.
Yeah.
There's something
If you
different.
was
can,
different.
if you remember, you could see
and he
the
was
suit.
Oh, yeah.
clearly not jacked. Either.
Jacked up, yeah.
So it
I
was
mean,
like,
he was in pretty good shape. Johnny Storm was in pretty good shape.
Yeah, he's ripped.
He's fit.
He's like a
He get hold.
flame
I
on
said
and
flame
on
on.
and
The rest
on.
I kind of wish,
And on and
like,
on.
I
Flame on.
kind of wish they would have had what's her name in there is Sue Storm too.
Jessica
Jessica
Alba.
Alba.
Yeah,
Oh, that
who
would
I
have been.
hated in the first one, but by the second, One.
She was like, she was,
I
hey,
was
listen,
like, you know what?
she was
all
one of the
right,
few solid parts in that second movie.
Honestly, I'm surprised they didn't have the dude that played Doctor Doom in it.
No, I think. Well,
Right.
after seeing
I think
what
you
happened
gonna
after Comic-Con,
I think you might see him.
no,
No,
I
I'm
don't
saying
think he ever will.
They can finish his story right there, and then
No, if anything, I want to see the horrible, horrible, horrible Doctor Doom from that last Fantastic Four. I want to see him
Michael B.
destroyed.
Jordan?
Yeah, oh my God, that
I
movie!
didn't even see that.
Hey,
That is seriously
Neither did
the
I. I
only
haven't watched
comic book
it.
film I have ever seen that I regret it.
Really?
I wanted those 2 hours back. That movie is so bad.
I need to see NYPD
So
Blue,
bad.
the Thing.
There you go. What's his name?
Michael something.
Michael
Michael Chiklis.
Chicklets.
Yeah.
There you
I
go.
need him to just be like,
Yeah, he would have been cool to kind of, yeah.
I can't really fight that
Either.
much no more because
I mean, he's kind of old
Old.
now. Yeah.
I'm like Will Sasso playing.
He was doing a good job.
He did a good job.
So if you haven't guessed, if you haven't seen the movie, it's
full
fueled,
of cameos.
Yeah, I mean,
cameos.
which
With
was
a C.
already the
which is good because it gives a nice homage to the
to the
Fox
universe.
Yeah.
And a lot of it was exactly. And from what I heard, this is kind of the. So they went back and reshot a lot of it. You know, they had to shut down. They shut down. Because of the strike.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And during all the strike stuff going on, when they finally figured out what the hell they were doing with, phase 5 and 6, they had to go back and reshoot a lot of the stuff. They got it played. Mr. I think we just said his name.
Paradox.
Yeah, he had to come back and reshoot a couple of scenes at the end because that wasn't the original end that they had, because now they know it's going to lead into something else. But basically everything, a lot of stuff now is going to be kind of the swan song for all the Fox stuff, and this is kind of the start of that. And I'm good with it.
The only
Yeah,
thing,
it's-
only X-Men thing reference that I thought we would see is was it the New Mutants? Was the one when they was in the same asylum
Yeah.
/ camp?
I mean, that movie was just released because it was finished.
Yeah. I thought that movie was solid.
I heard it wasn't bad.
well, I want to.
It's not a horror movie.
Yeah.
But it's a
So kind of like a thriller.
it's a thriller.
Yeah.
Psychological thriller.
Yeah,
thriller or
but
something
like the
that.
the characters got powers, but there's something they're all young, so some people got powers, but they don't know how to really use them, and then something happens where they're dealing with a force of somebody who clearly knows how to use their powers.
Yeah.
And
I wonder why we didn't get hardly any X-Men, actually.
you did
Because
you got Gambit.
No, I mean like X-Men, like
because
Or you can't
they're-
afford
like-
Hyperdare.
because we're about to get X-Men and other stuff. There's two.
are they
so
bringing
did-
back the
did
Fox
you-
people though?
No,
Yes.
Are they?
Well, they already brought back one Beast. Did
Oh, it's the same
Yeah, but-
actor.
did y'all not see the
yeah.
Marvels?
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
So there's a X-Men
But just him
universe.
though. But they've been like
Well,
James
there's-
McAvoy.
there's
Wait,
an
they're
X-Men
bringing
universe.
back Fraser?
They
No.
I mean, he was already there, so I'm assuming.
Oh, that's right. He
Yeah,
is
he
Beast in
was.
there.
Yeah, he was in the end credits, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the Marvels. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
was
the
he?
Marvels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Monica Rambeau. Spoilers again.
What's his name?
Well, that's all spoilers.
Kelsey
anyway,
Grammer?
so.
Kelsey Grammer.
Grammer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, when she, so I guess you never saw that then.
Several saw what?
The Marvels.
I have no.
Marvels. Okay.
Go ahead. Spoil,
Yeah. I know.
Spoil
he don't
away,
care.
baby.
Yeah.
Well,
it's because it's all women, so he hates it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. Yep,
Yeah.
that's it.
So
Tell us another one.
when she closes up the portal, but she has to do it from the other side, and so but she wakes. You think she dies or whatever,
Yep.
but she wakes up in a hospital bed next to her mom,
Yep.
who is Supernova. No,
Yeah. She's the version of
she's that universe's version of one of her thing. Because that was also the side gag in that film too. Rambo's character. They kept coming up. They kept trying to come up with a superhero name from him, and they were all names of. They were all names that character has been in the comic books
because she's had some
before.
transitions.
And her current name Photon in the MCU at least was her mom's call sign in the Air Force. So that's probably what she got to go. But anyway, her mom died in the MCU, but in this universe, she wakes up and she's next to her mom.
And they got the same.
Yeah,
stuff.
but her mom gets up and takes off the cloak. When Beast walks in the room, she takes off the cloak, and she's in the God dang it, sunflare. What was Sunburst?
Sunspot.
Sunspot?
No, I thought Sunspot was
not,
champion.
not Sunspot.
Okay.
Solar Flare. I can't
Maybe
remember.
Solar Flare.
I can't remember her name. But in the X-Men universe, she's her mom is that character,
And not her.
and not
Who are we talking
her.
about? Who's this about?
Monica Rambeau, the black lady that's with Captain Marvel
Fucking nerds.
and Miss Marvel.
Yeah, she was a kid in the first one. If you ever saw the first
No,
one,
I never seen any of the Miss Marvel stuff.
well,
Yeah.
she was the little girl in the first one, and then you see what happened. You see her grown up in
You seen WandaVision?
WandaVision. Yeah, he ain't watched none of that.
Golly,
I
Zach.
haven't watched any of the TV shows.
Damn.
Okay, so
You about to see what's
you
called
saw her
coming back too.
grown up in WandaVision,
Vision.
and then WandaVision explains how she gets her powers, and then she's in the
Speaking of
Marvels.
which, so you had said something before we started, like offline, about has there been mutants in the MCU prior to this?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So
And-
technically, the first mutant is Miss Marvel.
Apocalypse.
What did you say?
Correct.
Is that he's not the first mutant?
Correct.
Chronologically, yes.
I'm just saying.
Apocalypse.
Apocalypse. Amansur.
Where was
Oh,
Apocalypse?
Ansabanur.
In Sabanur.
Yeah, here we go.
Where was Apocalypse?
He's what you mean? Where was he? He's always?
But he hadn't been in
He's
the
everywhere.
MCU
yeah, he's
yet.
he's constant.
So who's Miss Marvel's
But
a
she was,
mutant?
yeah, Miss Marvel at the end of her show. So you hadn't seen any of the shows.
She don't
At
count.
the end of her show,
She don't count.
yeah, it was.
She's not an
he was-
X-Men.
She was told she had
Only
a
X-Men
mutant.
count.
So
So she's officially
so in
she's
Avengers
not,
2: Age of Ultron,
she's not an
there are two
Inhuman.
mutants in that movie:
Quicksilver.
they are-
Quicksilver and Wanda.
Well, they weren't mutants then.
No.
They were
metahumans.
They were enhanced by the
they were
Loki
enhanced
staff.
by the Mind Stone.
Fucking stupid.
They were enhanced by the Mind Stone, but then it turned out that Wanda
already
is
had
the Scarlet Witch, but it's not clear if that's a mutant thing or a magic thing. It's probably
She's
a
dead
magic
now,
but
so
that's
it don't matter.
just like Wanda. It's a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're both dead, so it doesn't matter.
So Wolverine's
not.
the first.
Well, she'll come back eventually,
I hope so.
possibly soon with this new show coming out. We'll see.
I like some Wanda.
But no, the X-Men is definitely going to be a thing because there's an X-Men universe and an Avengers universe, and if anybody knows about
X-Men versus the
the
Avengers?
2015 X-Men, well, the 2015 Secret Wars happens after X-Men versus Avengers. What happened in that set up where the two universes are starting to collide, and each one is having to fight to save their own. But if you know what happened in that Secret Wars, very similar to the original, actually, and why Doctor Doom is so important is because Doctor Doom shows up and he finds out a way. What if I just take parts from each universe and cram them in one world and set myself up as the god of it, and I'll just be God Emperor Doom. And that's the 2015 Secret Wars that I'm pretty sure that we're going with. We're probably not going with the original Secret Wars, which has a kind of a similar story, but other stuff happened
Yeah.
around it first.
Which
We're-
I'm 100%
we're
on board
going
for
with that.
because I like the idea of a Tony Stark, like what Robert Downey Jr. has put into Tony Stark.
Well,
I like
yeah.
the idea of that type of character or like that type of ability to play a character, but on the other side, like more megalomaniac. Because he was like megalomaniac, and then he kind of, as the movies went on, obviously he became more selfless and all that stuff. But like, what if he had went in the other direction? Like, I'm smarter than everybody. Like the thing with Ultron was basically like, hey, I kind of know what's best for everybody, and I like when like really powerful kids. Like I like Justice Lord Superman, because yeah, I am smarter and better than you all. Do what I say, or I'll do some bad stuff to you. Plus, Dr. Doom knows science, but he's also like one of the strongest magic users in Marvel. Mm-hmm. You put those two together, and you got a guy who says "bah" when we say you're gonna rip the universe apart.
Bah.
Yeah. Go play Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1 just to see Dr. Doom disregard clear signs that what he's going to do is not going to lead to anything but the destruction of everything. And he's like, yeah, but y'all can't stop me, so.
I'm going to do it anyway.
Take the Silver Surfer board, the Infinity Stones, a Sentinel leg or something like that, because we got to get one of those.
Sentinel leg.
Master Mode. Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for, too, with this mutant stuff coming over. Because that's got to happen, too, right? We got to have Sentinels.
Oh, dude, I
don't think we're getting that soon, but so
Yeah, it's probably a while.
Yeah, that's gonna be further down
next,
the line.
the next stuff after the next two Avengers film, that's supposed to be all the X-Men stuff.
Yeah, but we already know about
That's
this
like
stuff.
7 years away.
Don't talk to
Yeah.
me about this stuff. Just like assume I know. I want the first movie of X-Men to start with Jubilee running and the Sentinel coming out the mall like mutant detected. Mutant
So you just
detected.
want a live action version of the
of X-Men 97, which
X-Men
I'm
94.
still, which I am 100% convinced that we are going to see live action somebody talking to cartoon
Oh,
somebody. at some point.
110,000%.
Yeah.
that's definitely gonna be on a TV show.
Now, there's two ways this can go. Y'all can Cool World this, which I wouldn't recommend it, but you could. Or you can Who Framed Roger Rabbit this. Okay? Think about it.
I mean, there's
You want to
ways
bang
do it.
cartoons? Because if you say Cool World, it's because you want to
No.
bang because that's
Hold
what
on,
Cool
have
World
you
was
seen-
about.
Have you seen Jessica Rabbit? Touche.
Anyways, let's circle back to Wolverine and Deadpool,
Swix, yeah. So
or Deadpool and Wolverine, whatever.
yeah,
A movie with both of the people doing stuff.
I'm tell you what, guys.
What'd you think about Cassandra Nova?
It just fuck me.
Yeah, 'Cause you're probably gonna go off on a tangent.
No,
again.
I'm not. I was not gonna go off the tangent.
What you gonna say?
It was about the movie.
Oh, okay. I'll then go ahead.
Okay.
We'll hold on.
I'm very happy to see Hugh Jackman back as Wolverine because I didn't realize how much I liked him as Wolverine and how big of a part he was. Because the first
played it-
X-Men movie came out, I was a
The first
teenager.
X-Men, I was a young adult.
24 years ago. Because
Yeah,
He played a
crazy.
very different Wolverine this time.
He did, but
I
it's
felt
because it's
he-
a different
well,
type of
yeah,
movie.
and
He played
yeah.
a Wolverine. I feel like he's kind of wanted to play for a long time.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, the writing was never been there except for
Well,
Logan.
It's the type of movies he's been in too. Like,
and
obviously
then the
he
other
can,
Wolverine, the X-Men
No,
movies.
well, I mean, yeah, he did a good job of playing he did a good job of playing like this was a completely different
yeah,
Wolverine.
yeah.
This was the worst Wolverine, as
worst.
it were. Yeah,
I mean, he was.
he was. Yeah,
One thing I did get mad at is that I wanted to know more about what he did bad. Like I know he said, I know he
pretty
said
much-
it. He said
yeah.
it, but like
But
everybody got.
it didn't seem that bad.
Well, no,
Where he started killing innocent people.
Yeah, he said so. He's basically got
I
caught.
must have missed
when,
that.
Yeah.
He got the
X-Men
berserker
were
rage.
Killed, he got the berserker rage and just
And he
started
killed the
killing.
people who did it, but then he kept
he
killing.
just kept
stop.
killing.
He couldn't
Okay,
stop.
I missed
Yeah.
that then.
Yeah.
He could
And
get
so
his
he
berserker barrage.
turned
Yeah.
his whole world against mutants because he went around killing
Yeah.
everybody because
He couldn't stop.
He did
because
what
he got the
Magneto
X-Men
couldn't do.
killed.
Well, he was in the he was in a fit of rage, and like the way they've explained it in the comic book sometimes is like even if he knows like yo I am tripping, he can't stop.
he
it.
can't
It's
stop
like
it,
watching himself do it.
Right.
But he made it seem like he kind of wanted to do it, which I was like I just wanted like people got flashbacks and shit, and I was like come on show like some crazy like I wanted to see him. Like, obviously they showed him killing people and stuff, but I wanted to see him maybe kill like some like maybe that was I wanted to see a cameo of somebody bad. And then, because I know they kind of, and that was the thing that kind of, and not saying it was bad about the movie, but them reducing it to like the humans came and they killed the X-Men. It was like, yeah, but which one? Because I need you to say somebody that's really formidable. Otherwise, you're making the X-Men seem like pussies.
I mean, it could have been like Friends of Humanity or
I mean, yeah, it's cool, but like they beat
I mean, there's different groups and it could have been.
Well, dude, like that's the one thing I hate about the
more powerful.
X-Men 97 TV show. Is like, dude, how is these regular people so strong? Cause I'm so mad.
Well,
jeez, just
they're
I
using
mean, it's-
technology.
Yeah, they're using technology, but also it's not so much that they're so strong because Magneto shows them I could kill you all whenever I want to,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the thing he made very clear, very quick.
very quickly.
No spoilers on that.
yeah, let's
Oh,
go over there. Yeah, he
you
hasn't
hadn't seen that.
yet.
He-
Yeah, yeah.
I've seen the first 4 episodes. I don't.
Oh,
own-
shit.
I don't have Disney Plus.
He can get access to it. Don't let him use it as an excuse. Because apparently there's 2 people that have Disney Plus.
So wait, what's the last thing you saw on that show?
I think Magneto just took over.
The X-Men?
The X-Men.
Oh God, hurry up and finish watching that show. You have no idea what's coming.
It's so good.
Hey,
though.
man.
You have
Hey,
no idea.
It's some good shit.
I know.
Whenever you get
So-
We're
time.
talking about
That's good
Deadpool
shit.
and Wolverine.
Okay.
For the like 15th time.
I'm sorry.
I can't believe you hadn't seen 97 yet. It's so good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wanted to see I wanted that to be a time where they used it to make a cameo to be
Right.
like, look at this like other person. But
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
it's me wanting. It's not me saying
Yeah.
it's not a negative against the movie. I wanted it. Can I not want?
I did want to see
They should have brought. That's when they
Colossus
should have brought
throw
Rogue back
Wolverine.
and killed her. But she's probably coming back for the.
Yeah.
I mean, she made.
You think they're gonna do
She's
Christina
younger.
Ricci? I mean, not Christina Ricci, but
no,
Anna Paquin.
Anna Paquin. I don't know. I don't know if they can afford.
Yeah, they might not be able
I
to.
can get afford. She ain't the number 6.
I don't know. Anna Paquin hasn't been in a lot.
Disney, yeah,
She-
yeah,
she
hasn't
got
done a-
drying
she hasn't-
up.
She hasn't
got
done a whole lot.
expensive. During True Blood.
And
Yeah,
I mean,
shit.
yeah.
But that
Yeah,
shit
but
over
that's
with.
been a long time ago, though.
Yeah, it's been a long time ago,
Price of
but
brick done went down.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know that it has.
What you mean, COVID?
She made a lot of money.
COVID and shit.
I mean, when she came back in Days
That's
of
the pitch.
Future Past, I think a lot of folks were surprised because
I was very surprised.
She was True Blood.
Oh, yeah,
she was True Blood big when that film came out.
Yeah,
but
that
I
was
think
like
so.
her peak right there.
Listen, I
wasn't
think a lot of people got paid off the record for some of that stuff because, like, I know they reshaped the movies for Jennifer Lawrence, but also they were still paying other people.
Oh, when what's her name showed up in that, I was so happy because man,
Who?
the model that originally played
Rebecca Romaine?
oh my God,
Elite Milk.
let me tell you.
Hey, man.
What?
Hey, I need to calm down here. Now, wait a minute.
He brought it up.
Let me tell you.
We got children listening to this show. Damn
One
it.
of the few
blue muff.
DVDs that I kept
Hey,
was X-Men 2.
Bro, you
She had a lot of scenes in
Yes,
that.
she did.
And
That's what
I
I'm
don't
talking
know
about.
what it
Talking about she was
was.
sliding and stuff?
I don't know what it was about that
Hey.
film, but she was
I saw a little jiggle. That's all I'm saying.
extra.
curve. Hey, in a
She
time
was-
where there wasn't a lot of curves, she had some.
She had some in that, especially in that second one.
yeah, she,
I don't know what it was.
That training regimen went up a notch.
Something happened.
Okay.
She got paid a little bit more.
Something-
She
Something made
she
her a
won't work
little
for
more
it a little
around
bit
in all
more.
the right places. So,
Yeah.
and she was basically nude. I'm sorry. Look, yeah, I'm saying.
No, man, we're trying to get sponsors from YouTube
Rebecca
and shit.
I'm the one that's gonna stop y'all from doing it. Really?
Yes. They literally said in the email, "We're about to give y'all a magic spoon," but Nola kept talking about getting hard, so we couldn't do it.
Can't do it. No way. Talking about Rebecca Romaine Stamos sent us a letter and said she felt very uncomfortable listening to the podcast.
Well,
This
whatever.
dude in this terry cloth shirt ogling her.
Uh-huh.
Anyway,
Anyway,
But you know what? A lot of
so
people-
What did you think? No, fuck that. You keep throwing us off on a tangent.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, this was about the movie again, but okay.
That's what you said last time.
I wasn't not about the
It was
movie.
about
I don't
the movie
remember.
eventually, but we
I
we
don't
got
even
off
remember.
again. Yeah,
Cassandra Nova.
yeah.
Your thoughts?
Do y'all even know who she was?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
Who's that?
the main villain,
Okay.
the bald chick.
What
Yeah.
do you tell me what happened in your version?
I can't remember her name. I saw Professor Xavier's
Cassandra?
sister.
Professor Xavier said,
Yeah,
"Oh, that
yeah.
works. No, that works."
I like her. I liked her. I like her look. She's very like sleek.
I like the
deadly.
well. I mean,
She
yeah,
looked like
the-
somebody's like literal interpretation of the Watcher.
And she had that good, just enough chaotic, crazy.
Bro, she's talking,
Oh,
about,
no, I like-
talking about flicking her beam to
Oh, yeah,
to
yeah,
torture
yeah.
somebody.
Yeah,
I was like,
oh,
okay,
yeah.
listen, I was kind of on the fence. I'm
'cause
all the way back.
I'm all the way in
I
now,
did,
baby.
I did like that. She was just as like
Sadistic.
sadistically
crazy as
evil
Liz.
as she was in the comic books.
Yeah. Well, she was
But-
saying crazy stuff like Deadpool was saying it, but like with the evil
Yeah, she was
side.
giving,
to it.
the,
she
she was
was
giving
like-
the same energy back.
Yeah,
That's exactly-
but just the fact that she's like what Xavier could be if he was evil.
Right.
Yeah.
But she got to touch people though. That's the drawback.
Because
Because that's what she said. She said Charles could do the shit with his mind. I still got to
well,
touch you.
to like see stuff.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
her telekinesis was quite powerful.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
I mean Johnny Storm. You know, she didn't
Yeah,
really. She had,
turned
him
into
tied,
bones.
she had him tied up. Don't really count the same.
Well, she shoved Wolverine to the ground and then just moved him.
She stuck him under the ground.
like
and it
just-
was just like,
He came back though.
Yeah, he came back.
Eventually.
Dude, I thought when they were getting Juggernaut's helmet that they had to put the helmet on.
Dude, I thought,
No,
bro, I
you
thought
put
they
it on
about
her.
paid.
It's a
her.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, put it on her for that. Oh, it stopped her power from
stopped
coming
her
out.
power.
Bro,
Coming
I
out,
thought the
yes.
same thing for
That's-
like the first 10
It's like
minutes.
there's only
but there's only one helmet.
Who else would they?
Deadpool.
Deadpool's gonna wear it because he's the main person.
He's the Marvel Messiah. I thought he was gonna do it. It would be like
But then I was thought about it. It's like, no, they gonna put it on
Yeah, that's
her.
it.
blocking from everybody.
See, that's yeah.
That makes way more
I'm so
sense.
glad I wasn't
See,
there with y'all.
Our plan would have failed.
Yeah,
No, it wouldn't have. It'd just been harder.
See, I would have
technically they both failed.
See, I was the one that would have came up with the plan, and I would have left
It's
y'all
true.
to have the helmet, and I'm the one stuck in the thing because her hands all in my head, and I'm just like, I'm just like, okay,
And then at
soon
some
enough.
point, the helmet's on.
Oh, shit. We supposed to put it on her.
I'm thinking, hey, it's
You
cool.
gotta hold out a little bit
'cause
longer.
At some point, they're gonna put the helmet on her,
Hey.
and then I wake up and just
bitch can't do nothing to me.
Just
That bitch
about
can't do
to see
nothing to me.
Steven with it on his head. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm just like, you freaking idiot.
You fool.
Any second now. They're gonna get me out of here.
No.
Now you got the helmet on. Now what?
I don't know if we didn't
fight
get
her.
finished telling us.
Juggernaut, bitch.
She was gonna fight. That's the process I thought he was gonna do. He was gonna fight her with the helmet on.
And she can't control me because I got the helmet
Because
on.
Magneto,
But
they talked about Magneto having the helmet on.
But she still has all of her telekinetic power.
Well, so she killed him in the helmet.
No, you put the helmet on her and it stops.
They make
But that ain't how Magneto was using it against Charles.
get out of my head, Charles.
That's what he would be like. Nope, Charles, you gotta get in my head. I got the thing on.
But see, he was just trying to read. Like he wasn't. Xavier wasn't like moving.
He
him
wasn't
and
doing nasty stuff like she was.
I mean, his telekinetic powers aren't that powerful. That's why Jean was always better than he was.
Well, he got he don't have good telekinesis. He got good psychokinesis.
He has some telekinesis, but it was mostly
telepathy.
That's what his power is.
telepathy.
Yeah, he's got the power to
Get headaches.
Yeah. So,
We're gonna have what's his name?
Patrick Stewart.
No, man.
I mean, we already had him. So
Yeah. No, what's the other? James McAvoy.
Oh, okay, the young Xavier.
I think it's a good chance that he could come back.
Yeah, I think
he's the one that's going to show up.
Yeah. Do you think they're gonna get the same Magneto?
He's getting
Price, hey,
pretty-
Michael Fassbender, the price of the brick done went up.
I mean, as much as they're paying.
Are you talking about Ian or?
No, it's not Sir Ian McKellen.
They could get they could get him.
You gonna have James McAvoy and Ian McKellen?
Yeah, it's the best of both worlds.
No.
No, what I'm saying is, well, it's like what do you call it? It's a
The compromise.
compromise. There you go.
Well, can we reverse it? Can we get Patrick Stewart and then Michael Fassbender? That's probably not his name, is it?
It's Michael Fassbender.
I feel like that's more
Likely.
Yeah, more likely you'll get that than the other way around.
Yeah.
But
We'll use James McAvoy for previews and stuff. You be like, damn, Charles, you got old. Be like, yeah, you know.
I mean, he was
brain
already in the
power.
Deadpool 2 when he was, because you remember they made the joke in the first Deadpool about how, there was only 2 X-Men in the mansion. And then in the second one, he's making the joke about, there's no other X-Men, but then
Everybody
entire
shows
cast of
up,
first
yeah.
class
Yeah,
is
they-
in that room and and Beast closes the door.
Yeah.
That
They
was
didn't wanna deal with
hilarious.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but
They on no missions, man. They in the Blackbird. They on missions. That's why we can't.
so
get
one
the
thing
X-Jet.
that I found funny was that Deadpool before Deadpool 1 was in 616
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
because he applies for the
Yeah, that part I thought was really good.
Avengers, and that's actually 616.
Yep.
So after the events of Deadpool 2, when he goes flipping through time to change things,
He stays
created-
in a new.
he so that's the question. Did he create 10005 or did he end up in it?
I think he went to it. Or like he ended up
I
in
think he went to it because I thought he might have created it when he saved X-Force, but it made more sense that this universe, this is the universe he found where he saved the X-Force and his girlfriend and everybody else that he cared about existed in it.
Well, it didn't
and
seem like
just
he
stayed
was
there.
that he never got with his
I
girlfriend.
mean, either way, he
saved him.
he branched the timeline either way.
Yeah.
Whenever he was jumping through time, so it was only a matter of time before.
So that was kind of confusing me. Like what universe was he in? But now that you mentioned that he was originally in the 616 universe,
that's where he applied
Now that makes sense.
when he applied
Yeah.
for the Avengers, that established that he actually did exist in 616
Yeah.
before he started jumping through.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So that was cool. So now the X-Men universe has a number. So now we know it's going to be 616 versus 10005.
Yep.
So that's just like nerd stuff, I know, but I was happy that they did that.
But that also means that when he was in 616 in the first 2 Deadpools, X-Men are there.
In the first, well,
Because that's what I'm saying. Because
yeah, I guess. Because didn't Captain America in Winter Soldier, when they were showing all the thing that had all the names and stuff, I know they didn't mention any X-Men, but they had the X-Mansion as one of the targets.
yes.
For the ships.
That it was
Also-
just a mansion in upstate New York.
Yeah.
Is what they basically.
I feel like they mentioned. I could have made it up. I feel like they mentioned Logan in one of the Captain America movies, like or somebody like
I
him.
swear
Like
to God, when we went, me and my friends went to go see the first Captain America, was like, don't even have to have Wolverine in it. Just have the camera pan across some soldiers and just a guy with the hair.
yeah.
That's all you needed. Just a guy with the little hair horns in the back. We know who it is. You don't have to. You didn't say who it was
yeah,
or
just put a
nothing
little
like that.
Canadian
we know.
patch right there.
Or something. Yeah. I was like, man.
I feel like they did. I could have made that up, but I feel like
So-
there was a mention of him.
So no, he was never
Something.
mentioned. But I think I heard that there was like a cut scene
Okay.
where he might have
That might have been what it was.
Because at the time, the MCU hadn't started yet.
Right.
Fox
No,
was
they-
still the big dogs and everything. And because Spider-Man
Nasty work.
showed up Spider-Man showed up in one of the X-Men films, but obviously they cut the scene out because Sony owned Spider-Man. And I think they originally had like something where they were going to do Logan in there, but they were like, no, we're not just going to push that button.
He showed up in Days of Future Past for a second.
Who?
Logan.
He was a big
That's
part
what
of
it
Days
was.
of Future Past, wasn't
Yeah, he was he was. It was just a one quick scene. He was
Yeah,
in a bar.
they were trying to recruit people to help them.
when
they were trying to recruit.
Yeah.
And they was like, hey, we need you to go fuck yourself.
Actually, some folks say that might have ended up being the worst Wolverine's timeline.
Oh, because he doesn't.
At some point, that one might have been recruited, but
Which
he
is the
was
one where
too
he's-
much of an outsider and didn't want to, and that ended up getting them killed.
Which is I liked the thing about him wearing the suit.
Yeah,
I thought that was a really
Yeah.
like smart touch to be like, they always wanted me to wear it. I thought it was all stupid, and Ryan Reynolds obviously is joking. He's like, yeah, I mean it is kind of stupid looking, but it's like, yeah, but I wanted to be a part of the team, but I always
let
acted
him
like
know
I
that.
didn't. Yeah.
yeah. But then, of course, once they're gone, and X-23, I keep totally forgot about that, which they spoiled in that last trailer.
Yeah, a lot of people were upset
I mean,
about
there was
that.
a, there
I
was
didn't
a
see
bunch
it. I
of,
heard a
there
bunch of people upset being like, yo.
I heard, but I was like, but I want to watch it anyway. And I was like, oh, X-23's in it. Well, dang, I wish they wouldn't have shown that. I would have been a
Yeah,
huge
I
surprise.
stopped watching the trailers. Like I saw like the
I don't watch trailers for movies that I know I'm going to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good way to
I like the reveal trailers.
Yeah.
When they're like,
I'll
hey,
do that because they're not
this-
really going to
yeah.
show much.
Like, this thing is
As long as
coming.
they're just showing the title, I'll watch it. But if it's something I know I'm gonna watch,
Yeah.
I stay because for some reason, when I watch a movie and I see even just a part of a trailer that has nothing to do with like the main story or anything, it takes me out of that movie at that time.
That's for that
So I'm
moment.
like, oh, I've seen that before from this movie. I'm not immersed anymore.
I
Yeah.
got
You must not enjoy
Start
no
thinking about
movies
the
in the
trailer.
'90s because they always show like the big punchline in the commercial when they try to say
God.
That was
Dorito.
that's part of the reason why I
Yeah.
started doing that. I
Hate
started
that.
doing that for when episode 1 came out. I wouldn't
Damn,
watch
that's a
any-
long time
They
ago.
kind of
Zach.
showed you all the high points
99.
in the trailer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a long
That's a
fucking
long
time
time.
ago.
I was
That's
I was
25 years
I was a
ago.
teenager at that time. I had the capacity I don't like. It takes me out of the movie. I realized.
What
that,
was the
so
movie? It was like I
wouldn't
live
watch-
for this shit. Oh, Triple X. So you wouldn't have seen Triple X.
No, but I mean, I watch trailers of movies I'm not sure I'm gonna like. But if it's something I know I'm gonna watch, I don't watch trailers for it. So like your Star Wars, your Marvel movies, your TMNT movies.
What about like if they show like a Street Fighter movie? What you got? Probably gonna need that trailer to get you interested because you might be on the fence.
No, I think I would probably avoid trailers for a new Street Fighter movie. I'd probably avoid trailers for that.
Did you watch
Because
the
it's
Rise
something
of-
that I enjoy.
You watched Rise of Chun Li?
I haven't seen that
Yeah,
movie.
you're the reason why we ain't got another Street Fighter.
Yep. Because you didn't go watch Rise of Chun Li. We could have had Taboo as Vega for like 3 more movies.
Could have.
Yep.
Let's get it started.
Lose control.
But anyway,
Street
so
Fighter.
I would luckily I didn't get that spoiled from.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
either. I did the same thing. Like once I
Oh, you got-
once I decided I wanted to watch the movie because with the Marvel stuff, that's one of my issues I had.
Well, that was the thing. Oh, sorry.
They're gonna have 5 trailers.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now they don't do this as much as they used to because it probably cost too goddamn much. But remember they used to
They
have
have
fake
fake
scenes. They don't really
Yeah.
do the fake scenes anymore.
Yeah.
and it's like
And that, I just thought about it because I only really watched the first two trailers and I wasn't going to watch anymore. But then that trailer came out like the week before it came out or whatever. I was like, you know what? I hadn't seen any other trailers. I'll watch this one. Figuring there wouldn't
There's no way
show
they'll
anything.
show that.
Yeah. But doggone it.
I was super like
Either way.
me and I had to know X-23 showing up. I
But it
knew
was
nothing.
cool. Yeah, it was cool that she was in
But
it.
I had
though.
never seen Logan either, so I didn't really know.
hadn't watched Logan?
You haven't seen Logan?
What have you watched? Did
Have
you
you
watch
watched-
anything?
I'm not
Have
gonna
you
come
watched-
at you the way they're coming at you because it's a little strong. Because they can't. Hey, you gave it to them real hard.
Real hard.
It is- I
Came
mean,
at
I thought you watched. I thought you watched Logan.
I thought
already.
I did just think you watched it because
Yeah, I figured.
I never
Probably
seen Logan.
Logan's
no,
great.
you need to watch that
That's
one.
a
Yeah,
fan-
that's
that's just a
that's
great-
arguably the best. I know
want
it
to watch
is the
I
best
just
of all the
haven't
Fox
got
stuff.
around to watching it.
yeah, it's to me that movie. Like I
It's-
really do like Deadpool Wolverine, especially Wolverine. That is still the best
That's probably
Wolverine
still
performance.
best. Yeah.
And also it's got a really good Patrick Stewart performance in it too. Like there's some really good stuff. It's
Yeah.
Trust me, it's kind of a downer.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
obviously he dies
clearly.
at the end of the
Yeah.
movie.
Oh, there's other
But-
stuff.
but there's other
I mean,
stuff
Oh yeah, there's a lot of other
It's,
stuff
it's
in
a
it too.
sad world.
Yeah.
Six sad
You
world.
talking about Bleak?
Do you need to watch any of the other Wolverine movies prior?
No.
Nah, fuck out of here.
No, it's that.
Now I will
So
say
that's one of the reasons why I never watched, because I never watched any of the other Wolverine movies.
I mean,
the first one
you can skip the first
you
one
can
to be
split
honest.
easy light work.
The second one I actually liked.
Second
way
one is not
better.
bad.
It's not bad.
It's very different. So like the first
it's not
movie,
great, but it's not bad.
well, the
Actually,
first
I like the first movie.
I enjoy.
nobody
it.
gives a shit about what you're talking about then.
Watch it.
So the first movie
You want to see Deadpool? Don't you?
still
The first movie was
one- that one.
Hey, yes, you do. Because now it's absurd. Like it's literally, it's
Yeah.
really absurd. But it was the first Wolverine movie is still following a lot of what the first X-Men movies.
first X-Men movie. So it's like his origin from the first X-Men film.
Yeah,
But they kind of end up redoing it
with the second movie.
because of Days of Future Past. Well, that movie sets up Days of Future Past, which resets the timeline anyway.
Yeah,
So,
it is. And
when they redo his origin again in what was the third?
Age of Apocalypse.
Oh God.
Yeah, I know. It was getting heavy. But look, but even better, we ended it by doing Dark Phoenix again.
Wasn't there a movie where Wolverine is going through time, fixing stuff?
Days of Future Past.
Okay, yeah, but y'all said he was only in there for like a scene.
No.
No, there's that scene of him saying,
Oh, okay. Yeah, but I thought I was tripping.
"No, he's in the movie because he
Okay.
gets caught with the."
No, wait,
Yeah.
there's two different. That's two different movies.
It's the one after that, isn't it?
It's the first new class one, whatever that one.
So
is.
X-Men First Class.
First one was-
yeah, First Class
is
he
the one.
tells him to fuck off.
the
Days of
first
Future.
one,
Yeah, okay.
McAvoy.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
or
there
whatever
you
the
go.
fuck his name is.
Because they're recruiting in the first one.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
Yeah.
where he's only in for
you
a
go.
scene.
Okay.
He tells him to fuck off.
But speaking of the different Wolverines that they show, bro, when they showed the one Age of Apocalypse with the one hand,
Oh, bro.
I got that toy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got that toy. I was
Yeah.
like, that's one of my childhood toys.
Yeah.
And I always used to be like, because he got the crazy, like,
the
throwed out.
big hair.
Bro,
yeah.
hella aggressive.
First of all, he kept punching him with the nub. That shit was funny.
Yeah.
Deadpool got his ass whooped a lot in this movie.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
It was fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's another good thing about this movie is the fight scenes.
Yes.
Because him and Wolverine can just go at it. Because they can just regenerate.
I did feel like they fought one too many times though. When they fought in that van,
That's the best
I felt
fight.
That's the best fight.
It is the best fight.
That's why I
but
say the best for
felt,
last.
I felt like this is one too many times. We get it. They can't kill each other. But that time they kind of had to wear each other out so that X-23 could find them and take them.
Exactly. Well, I also thought it was like,
Yeah.
they did like the first fight, they didn't get to go full balonesies. They did some really cool stuff. Like the choreography and stuff was fantastic, but they never got into the dirty part of it because they got interrupted. So when they did it in the van, it was like,
Pause.
It's like Dirty Mike and the Boys.
it was an F Shack. See, he gets it. But yeah, so I get, because I was kind of like, yeah, we know they can't kill each other, but I thought the way they was doing it, and also he got to like tear Deadpool down because he was like he was being arrogant. It was getting to the point where like, Deadpool straddles that line of being like the lovable merc and all that stuff, and he was getting to the point of being like he lied to him and shit. So it was like, okay, he getting called out.
Instead of being a lovable asshole, he's just being an asshole.
Yeah, he's just an asshole. Yeah.
And then, oh God, Nice Pool shows up.
That was
I don't
great.
regenerate. What's that?
Well, Dog Pool first.
Yeah.
Which of course we'd already seen I think he was in the original trailer. So
Yeah, I
think
think
so.
it
But
was,
then
yeah.
Nice Pool showed up, and it's like, okay, so like the rest of the Deadpool core is going to show up because I think that was in the last trailer too. But
That part I would have been upset if I'd have saw that beforehand.
Oh, you know what was shitty though? Before you finish that, so I play Marvel Snap.
okay,
So the Tuesday before Deadpool Wolverine came out, the Deadpool patch came out, and it showed me a picture of Nice Pool,
Really?
the dog, and something else. I'm like, what the fuck are these?
Yeah.
Oh, the head.
Head Pool.
Deadpool, yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck are these? And then I saw the movie. I'm like, oh, you motherfucker.
That's kind of weird. It's
Why
like they
would
would
you
wait till
spoil
the
that
movie
for
comes
me?
out.
Yeah.
I kept waiting to see if they were going to do.
got tie-in, bro.
I thought Gwenpool was going to show up.
But I think technically Gwenpool's a Spider-Man character,
Yeah.
She is.
or she's at least too close, too much mixed
Because
with
it's Gwen
Spider-Man.
Stacy, right?
Yeah.
Spider-Man
so
is
it's
why they
Spider-
use
that
like-
is
they
Spider-Man.
use like-
Gwen, yeah, well, yeah.
That was the consolation of it. Is like,
Yeah.
we know what you want. We can't give you that.
Which apparently
Lady
is
Pool.
was his wife
It was
the one that played
well,
it.
and then the
And
kid
you know
pool was
what's-
his actual kid, and baby pool was his actual kid.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So yeah, I honestly I never found his wife that attractive. But when you could only see the silhouette, though, okay, I get it now.
They be banging in them suits, don't they?
Oh yeah, it get real sweaty.
But no, I kept looking through it. I thought I saw somebody that kind of looked like Gwenpool, but yeah, it wasn't Gwenpool.
Yeah, no.
But
I did like Samurai
love
Pool.
The Gwenpool
Yeah.
is no, not Gwenpool. There's another Deadpool girl. She's from like Earth, and she, much like Deadpool, realizes that she's in the comic book because she's from here, Earth. Which
That's not
Deadpool is
Gwenpool?
that?
Was
Is
it
that
three
girl
something?
pool? I think that's just girl pool.
Yeah. Well, which Earth are we? We like three
Because she wears like
Oh, the
pink.
real world Earth.
Like Earth, it's not Earth Prime or nothing stupid.
No, I can't remember. What
It's like
what it
we
is.
got a number.
Like
Yeah, we got a
real
number.
Earth used to be 616, but now
Yeah, it's
MCU
not-
is 616. So
yeah.
I don't know.
Can't touch tips.
Yeah.
Cross streams.
Yeah, it's true.
But I was looking seeing if she might have been there too, but she wasn't. Probably because they didn't want to kill or maim a girl.
Yeah.
Girl,
But it was
yeah.
funny because it's like, Nice Pool gets just destroyed because he can't
Regenerate.
regenerate. They go through all 100 of the ones that are there, but I'm like, won't most of them just regenerate?
Yeah, I was like, most of them not regenerating. Then
Yeah,
they started.
the whole scene was
they started
obviously just
Well, they set
just
it up
an
because he
excuse.
wasn't the nice
Yeah.
people can't regenerate. They're like, oh, maybe none
Maybe
of
they
them
can't.
Yeah.
Maybe Deadpool is the only one that
Maybe
can.
Deadpool Prime is
Yeah.
the only one, but no.
They all started
But,
popping and locking.
the vast
It was
majority of them,
oh,
yeah.
okay, they coming back.
Yeah, they coming back, but it was also just a excuse for an awesome fight scene. too,
Yeah.
Oh,
obviously.
that's really what it was about. It was like,
Yeah.
how can we show you like them
Wolverine.
going, maximum effort?
Yeah, Wolverine finally puts on the mask.
Puts the
and-
mask on. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he gets the white eyes, and which
I love that they show that. Like you would never, like when the first X-Men movies came out, you never would have thought you would see that.
Well, they made it a point
Well,
to
they-
make fun of that.
Yeah,
actually, yeah.
yeah.
Brian Singer.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
Also,
It was a directive. It's like nothing that looks like the comic books is going to be in these
Yeah.
in these shows. Nothing
See
that's
how
even
we-
close to their outfits or nothing like that.
hey, what's he up
Well,
to?
honestly, I don't think it would have. It would have
Probably
looked
would've
right
been
back then anyway.
receptive.
Well, I think
Whatever that word is.
I think it could have worked back then. I also think that they were like during that time, the biggest thing was we want to be adjacent to these things, these properties, but we don't think that people
they wanted to tell their own stories.
well but they also didn't think that they didn't think it was big enough without them doing the Hollywood stuff to it.
I mean,
Yeah.
what they did to Rogue, they basically turned into a fucking Jubilee.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
More or less.
I mean,
yeah.
Jubilee's in the movie. She got that one scene in the classroom that they cut from. You got to get the DVD version to see it.
Yeah, it's the lead scene.
Yeah, but I just think that back then they didn't believe in the fandom alone could support
Right.
the money they thought they wanted to generate.
I mean, I did appreciate that they
appreciate
kept
the Halle Berry's accent.
Oh God.
You know, happens to a
Remind me of
frog
that.
when he gets struck by lightning. Where you get the accent from? You talking the whole movie
I don't
normally.
even care about the accent. What? Who wrote that line?
You know what happens to a frog?
She did.
She actually. I love you, Halle. If you ever hear this, I don't know why you would, but if you did, I love you. But it does sound like you wrote
Halle
the
Berry's our number one fan.
Oh my God.
Not
I used to
anymore
watch,
though.
I used to watch Winners Don't Use Drugs, but not no more, so they want to come at me.
I didn't.
I love some Catwoman.
I thought.
I love Catwoman.
That's Danielle's like favorite movie.
Well, Danielle, you wild for that.
Hey, what you mean?
Nah, bro. You no.
She knows it's a bad movie, but she
No,
loves
but
it.
like,
bad movie. It's a movie.
Like what you like.
It's kind of bad.
No matter what it is, like what you like.
Oh, Shakespeare's
not as-
thespian over here.
But you
Not as
can.
bad as Fantastic Four.
Part of the reason
But-
why she likes it is because it is a bad movie.
Yeah, I mean, you can like bad things. That's fine.
Oh no, I like plenty of bad stuff. Trust me.
I like
Yeah, we
Surf
know.
Ninjas. Surf Ninjas is technically a bad movie, but I fucking love it.
You shut the fuck up. It is an awesome
Well,
classic, cult classic.
Yes, I
It's
agree
not
on
bad-
all counts.
It's not a bad movie.
Okay, well, critically, they say it's a
an
bad
amazing movie. You're right.
Okay, I'm just saying
I think it does have 4 stars on the VHS box though.
It does.
it should.
Yeah. I think it says
I think
4
they like-
stars, and I think it says it's written by Leslie Nielsen.
Yeah. Okay.
This is the greatest movie that has ever been made.
Yeah.
All right. So,
So
something I was thinking about. I don't know if I talked with Steven about this or it was Danielle, but I hope going forward that we get more Deadpool ands. And that's where they take his character.
His series will be Deadpool. I mean, I
So-
wouldn't be opposed to it. I know it's.
I definitely
like
see-
the next Deadpool. I mean, the next Deadpool.
I would
if-
like to see him and Andrew Garfield as
Oh.
Amazing Spider-Man.
Oh,
Give
golly,
him some
Zach.
closure.
But you get like some just fucking almost non-possible things.
Well, no, well, I heard.
No, Deadpool,
I heard
Venom.
rumor
They want to
that
use Andrew
that,
Garfield
that,
again.
that Sony might be doing.
Yeah, I bet
Andrew
they are.
Garfield.
Well, they got to do
Somebody
something.
they gotta
we
do
got to do
something.
something, my boy.
Golly.
Golly.
Yeah,
I know this is my opinion and it's a hot take, but I believe he's the best Spider-Man.
I've heard a lot of folks say he's the best Peter Parker.
I think individual character. I think yes. I think he just. If you put Andrew Garfield, I'll say this. I think if you put Andrew Garfield in the From Home series, I think he's
in Tom Holland series.
Yeah, I think he still kills it. I don't know if Tom Holland version of what they did with Peter Parker would be as good in the Andrew Garfield versions.
Right.
Like
I see what you're saying. If
Yeah.
they switch universes,
yeah,
Andrew Garfield will still be better.
yeah.
Will be better than both of them.
I think. Well, I also think Andrew Garfield's a better actor than Tom Holland.
Well, he's a pretty good actor.
He is pretty good. That head is big though. That's
Just
this
have-
biggest Spider-Man head I've ever. Like,
Just have a huge head.
He's like he's in big head mode when he's. Where the cheese unlocks. Hey, bro, stop putting that code in before the match starts.
Like, God, man, you want Andrew?
I feel like he suffered from poor writing in the second movie.
I haven't
There
seen
was-
the second movie. The first one was awesome. I love the first one.
The about 20 minutes of the second one is all I've ever seen of his. So,
It was people agreeing, like people wanted to be a part of something, and I don't think they had the resources to do, because it's like, oh, we got Jamie Foxx, we got to do something with him.
Like, I wish we got the Electro from the what is it? No Way Home.
Yeah.
yep.
I wish that Electro was what we got in Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Well, that's because that's what Jamie Foxx said too in that movie.
Yeah.
He's like, I ain't going back to that other dude. That mother had the glasses like this.
Now, Andrew Garfield, it was awesome in No Way Home. Like,
Yeah.
he was great.
No, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I think
He stole that film from Tom Holland.
at least to me, he definitely overshadowed Tobey Maguire, which I also think Tobey was like,
I'm just here to
is
collect
the,
a
hey,
paycheck.
Well, I
is the
mean-
check clearing?
Well, no, I don't think he overshadowed, but it's just the two different types of.
Well, I'm saying like the stuff
and,
they.
and he was older.
Yeah.
Right,
Was
right.
kind
So
of
he's
the
not gonna
whole
be able
thing.
to-
I mean, he wasn't like the Into the Spider-Verse Peter
No.
with the
But
possibility.
I also think what helped Andrew Garfield was the big scene of him saving
Yeah,
Zendaya.
That's what I'm
Right,
saying. That they gave him the stuff they gave him
Right.
made his character. Now Tom Holland took the best ass whooping.
This motherfucker got power bombed by the Green Goblin. That shit was amazing.
Yeah.
The Green Goblin, like if you look at the way the other villains fought Tom Holland in those other movies, right? Now obviously their powers weren't quite the same,
Yeah.
but hey, he let him know that like, hey, the other villains you've been dealing with ain't like me.
I have true hatred for you.
First of all, I hate you.
I
and
fucking hate you, dude.
I fight. These other people be doing
Well,
moves.
yeah, because folks were like, well, I told folks, it's like, well, why did he do like wrestling moves and stuff? I was like, well, think about it. He's a scientist. He wasn't a soldier. He wasn't, physically trained in martial arts. And
I've seen
that.
people do
He
this.
was just a scientist that got really strong. He would just pick you up and slam you down really hard. That's what
Yeah.
he would do.
Yeah, he got some fumes in him, and then he started,
Yeah.
because at first he was regular, then
He was an intelligent Bane.
yeah,
There you go.
he was.
Basically.
Well,
yeah.
intelligent is towing the line because motherfucker was crazy.
Well, he was
Well, you
crazy.
know, it's a-
yeah.
it's a
But
thin line between
I mean,
intelligence.
like he
still
was smart. He knew what
Yeah,
he
he
was
was smart.
doing. Like,
at you. What we used to be.
Spider-Man.
What they took from us. What he took from us.
He to me
that's
was
what-
the
I
best
need
part
him
of
to
that.
be in another Marvel movie.
Bro, please rank him back. He
I
was
would
great.
love to see more Deadpool and like buddy cop.
Deadpool,
you know what?
Deadpool and Green Goblin?
Sure,
I would.
be
I think
interesting.
if we.
because there is a comic book series of Deadpool and Spider-Man. Mm-hmm. So
Yeah. but you
if
still gotta deal with
I had
Sony
to
at
pick
that point.
one though, so if you had to pick one, you said Spider-Man, right? Particularly Andrew
yeah,
Garfield.
Yeah, I think it would be great.
What would you pick if you had to for the next one?
What,
Damn,
put
I don't
Deadpool
know.
in?
Yeah, story be damned. We know the story's gonna be good because we're gonna get somebody to write it good. But who would you pick?
Well, I would have liked him with Colossus, but he's already done that.
Yeah,
So
been there, done that.
that
Get
would
off
be
his
my
job.
choice.
Yeah, it's metal too, so it's either really hot or really
Metallic.
cold.
Shit.
I don't know, actually.
Yeah, you already got hard, so you fine.
You know what? She-Hulk.
Ooh,
That would be pretty good.
that's
Now, I think some folks would think it'd be too much because then they both be breaking the fourth walls and two
Yeah.
different fourth walls, and it'd probably be
I mean, she's just gonna
because a lot of folks didn't
knock
like
him
how
away.
much. A lot of folks didn't like how much he broke the fourth wall in this one.
Yeah, but they can suck.
And
It
I'm
didn't
like,
seem like he did it that much.
That's what
to me.
Deadpool does.
Yeah, I know.
That is
It's like-
Deadpool's character
It's like
is
that's kind of
breaking
what
the
he
fourth
does, but
wall.
some folks said that they felt like he did it too much in this one.
Yeah, but they always feel like he does stuff too much.
Yeah,
So get off your high horse.
I feel like it was like he had a lot more to cover because folks don't realize too. It's like it's been what how many years?
Like 8 years?
Between 7
been a
years
while. A lot
from
of stuff has
Deadpool 2 to this one. So he had a lot of stuff to cover.
The way
to
they
make-
ended
to make
Deadpool
fun
2 was
of.
the end of it.
Yeah.
Like it ended.
Well, because again, there was supposed to be a cable spinoff, and then there was eventually going to be another Deadpool, but then the Disney stuff happened, and then they were like, well, let's re-release this PG-13 version of Deadpool to see if, because they knew that was the biggest thing they had.
Yeah.
Coming out of the Fox thing. He was the one thing they were going to, okay, we'll take this and we'll just put the rest of this over here.
Well, we're gonna remix
But-
y'all, but he's already tailor made to
But
go.
what are we going to do with this thing now? It's like, well, let's do a PG-13 recut of Deadpool 2 and see if folks would go back and watch it. And the answer was no.
Yeah.
The
It's
answer was
it's either all or nothing.
Yeah, so they were like, so they committed relatively early. There's going to be a Deadpool. We're just trying to figure out how things are going to go. And then the rest of Phase 4 happened. And
You know what specifically happened is not even talking about the fact that, your boy was out here manhandling women. It's the fact that Ant-Man ain't really.
He can't carry the franchise.
He
the
shouldn't have been
MCU.
tasked with it wasn't even it's just launching it, because like to me, I like the Shang-Chi and all that stuff.
Shang-Chi was awesome.
But
I don't know why we haven't seen
why
another
haven't we
Shang-Chi.
seen- so apparently
So
we're
but-
seeing them again at some point
Yeah, yeah.
relatively
Okay.
soon. But
the thing was too, as I think that they oversaturated themselves. Like
It was-
with all
it
the
was a lot of
content from the
stuff.
TVs and all.
well,
People
yeah,
were
There's a
ready.
lot of
I
TV
think people
content.
were ready for a break after Endgame.
I think they had a lot of things coming to them at the same time. Now, obviously, they wanted more content for Disney Plus.
Yeah, that was the
So
thing.
that was a thing.
'Cause, like, you had WandaVision.
And those first few shows were good.
Hey, listen, I maintain WandaVision is a fantastic
Yeah, it's a good show.
WandaVision is a really
and
good
it's
show.
very different than anything
Yeah.
that you can watch.
Yeah.
Marvel related. Like it's really its
See,
own thing.
of all the early shows, I loved Captain America and
Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Falcon and Winter Soldier the best personally. It was the one that felt most like MCU.
Yeah,
it was definitely
to
me.
except for the parts where he couldn't get a loan and stuff like that.
Bro, come on, bro. Tony can't he didn't give you nothing. Can't get nothing from
Dude said y'all didn't have like a nest egg. Or
I felt so.
bro, there's a whole
know, what
those
was so
things took
funny
me
was-
out of it, because it's like on one hand it makes sense.
It was kind
But
of
it's
funny,
too
but
real.
it's also kind of it's showing. It's like, well, the realism of what happens if you disappear for 5 years and then come back.
Yeah, but also
Bro,
let's
and then
add
it's
in
like,
the fact that you
so-
saved the world.
Bro,
Yeah, well,
But
yeah.
look,
He's
look.
like, don't I get a discount for can I
bro,
get some
can
credit
you go
for that?
Can you go to Pepper Potts and say, look, can you just give me some money?
I'm trying to save my
mean,
family boat, goddamn.
like, come
I ain't,
on.
look,
I mean,
I ain't
probably
asking for an
could.
X Mansion. I ain't asking for a Jarvis. I'm asking you to
Yeah,
help me save
just-
my family boat.
what
We
the
probably
fuck?
owe $2,500 in back taxes.
It's like,
Just give me a few $1,000.
yeah, could you fix that?
Bro,
Because
put my account at 10 digits and stop playing with me.
I'm a freaking adventure, okay?
right, and it's like, but he's a loan officer. He can't. Everything he said makes sense.
Because Rhodey, he don't like, he poor. He be showing up in portals and vision
Well,
screens.
he's like in like the politics and stuff.
Yeah,
he's like
he
he's
works
high
for the
up in
government,
the.
though.
Well, he's
Yeah.
probably he's a scroll now too. So
Well,
hey, who ain't?
a version of him. So I don't know when he switched.
I feel like Anthony Mackie is gonna be the super
sometime between Civil
Endgame.
War. No, Civil War.
Yeah.
yeah.
And
It's between Iron Man 1 and 2. When it went from-
That's
Shit.
That's
There
actually
you
when
go.
it happened.
That's when it
Yeah,
happened.
it is.
Yeah,
It is
yeah,
when it
yeah.
happened, because he started
he
looking a
does
little
look a lot
darker.
different.
He looked a little different.
well,
He
I
does
always
look a
say,
lot different.
when was he able to walk again?
That was in well, he started walking again. Well, without the assistance of the.
Without the assistance, yeah. Because I mean, obviously, in that show, which isn't even clear if they're even
I fucking you talking about Secret Invasion?
Secret
I
Invasion.
fucking hate that
yeah.
show.
I wanted that show to be so good.
It
And
was good at the
could've-
beginning.
It was, yeah. It started off good, but
There was some directional choices that
it was, and they wasted such good acting in it too,
Bro.
Because all the acting in it is fantastic, but the story was just, they could have went certain ways and they didn't, and it felt like a lot of that stuff should have paid off in the Marvels, but didn't.
Oh, nothing paid off in the the Marvels is a good. I like the Marvels as a movie. But there was no besides the beast scene. Like what real like most of the other
Well,
movies
so-
had development of like the universe as a whole.
Yeah.
And the only thing we got was like, oh, she went to another universe with her mama still.
Well, I
alive.
mean,
Because at that point, so a lot of stuff has changed since then because the Marvels got reshot and it got moved. It was supposed to happen a lot earlier than it did
like right
because
with Miss
it
Marvel
and
thing?
Ant-Man got swapped.
Yeah.
Ant-Man was supposed to happen when the Marvels did, and Ant-Man was originally supposed to die in that.
Yeah.
And then the Marvels were supposed to happen earlier.
Like
and
Kane was
Secret
supposed
Invasion
to
happen earlier.
win.
Did Ant-Man
Yeah.
die?
No, because I mean, you can
Can't
almost
kill
see
Paul
where the
Rudd,
scene
man.
was reshot because
I know what you're talking about.
So Ant-Man wins the fight, and that's fine. To me, that's actually not out of bounds for what if you don't know Kang from the comic books. Without the suit, he's just a guy.
He's smart. That's the thing.
Yeah, he's just really smart, but he has really high tech stuff though. And when
it's like super science tech
and
stuff.
yeah, when he loses the suit, then yeah, he could definitely lose in a fist fight to just about anybody.
Yeah.
He's just a nerd now. But
I don't know what's name pretty big though.
but
Jonathan Majors was coming straight off the
Creed.
Creed movie, so he was
Yeah.
he was in there. Yeah, I do science and stuff.
Okay,
so
Pass me that beaker.
the original ending, Ant-Man was supposed to die.
Yep. And
But then the original ending that they shot was him and Wasp are going to be stuck down there,
Yep.
and you can see where they hug and look at the brave new world that they're supposed to be in. But then all of a sudden the portal opens up behind them. Let's go home. That was what they reshot because they changed their mind because they had the guy who was supposed to be directing Avengers 5, which at the time was going to be Kang Dynasty. He's finally set the plan, which moved stuff around and messed up a couple other films. But everything Ant-Man going forward was his plan. But then they came up with another plan because other stuff kept not hitting. So now they come up with
because y'all didn't watch the Eternals.
well,
That's y'all fault.
of course after
well, the Turtles I hate their Turtles.
Bro, Eternals is not that
liked
terrible.
that film.
Yeah,
But I liked it a lot actually.
I thought it was cool.
It's not
thought it
a,
was
you know
good.
what? No, it's not a bad movie. It's excellent Job. I just don't care. Like I don't care about the characters. Nothing. The one character I did like, he killed himself at the end, and then
You didn't see him die.
Yep.
well, you
didn't
didn't see him die.
Yeah.
You didn't see him die.
You talking about
You didn't see him
Snow? Stark.
Stark. Yeah.
Rob Stark.
And then I like Black Knight, but we hadn't seen him since.
If we
So,
ever see Blade again,
hey, what's the Snipe said it in the movie? There's only been one blade, and it always will be one blade.
Yeah,
which is the best thing to be like,
Hey,
ooh,
Yeah.
they ain't tell you
which,
did it.
which ain't a good sign. I don't know.
Well,
No.
I think he was trying to make it's supposed to be a joke.
it's a joke. Obviously, so that was one way for Ryan Reynolds to let him get because after what happened to Blade Trinity, Wesley Snipes hated everything to do with Fox, and he
That's understandable.
when the MCU started. So again, he owned Blade.
for film purposes.
He kept trying to get in. He was like, "Hey, so we could do this in the MCU," and they were like, "Well, we can't really figure out a place to put you in here. Sorry,
What you mean?
it's
Wasn't
kind
he
of
supposed to be
a
part
side
of
thing.
the Jessica Jones?
Yeah,
he was eventually supposed to go.
That
into
was
that,
that was
right?
the biggest rumor was that
was the rumor that they might bring because the Defenders weren't really the Defenders in that Netflix continuity.
Yeah.
that was they were more the heroes for hire.
yeah.
But they also could have been if you bring in Doctor Strange, and they could have been the Midnight Suns. But there was talk that there was going to be a Midnight Suns show.
Yep.
That would have been cool.
Part of the
Which-
reason why they think that game got
That game came
greenlit
out, yeah.
Yeah.
because they were trying to use that property to.
Which, by the way, that game is actually really good. And you
It
can
is.
get it for really cheap.
I got it for free.
If you like XCOM, but with like Marvel characters,
But-
play that game.
Well, here's the thing though. Let me just let you know. First of all, you got to make a character, which ain't the worst thing.
Yeah.
But also, the game has a deck building battle system.
It does.
But it actually
It does,
is only
which I usually
part,
hate.
Well, it's only part of the component. The way they,
Yeah.
if they would have explained that better, is that like
Yeah.
yes, you do use cards to do stuff, but you also get to fight other ways because there's like environmental stuff that you get to do.
Yeah, but why don't I have to have the cards at all?
Because we got to do some stupid shit.
But let me tell you, the writing in that game
gotta
is
do
so
it.
good.
It
The,
is-
the characterizations of all the characters in it.
Yeah.
Blade in that game.
Yeah, he's
it's
really good.
hilarious. But not because he's funny, because it turns out he's like shy around girls and stuff.
Yes.
And it's just like, it just kind of takes you aback how he gets like shy when the other girls come around. It's like Blade is badass because he's a badass and everything, but then like
he's badass in that game
he
too.
doesn't know how to talk to
That makes sense. He's been hunting vampires his whole life.
his whole life.
The
Yeah.
actual person in that game who's actually really good at talking to women, but he actually doesn't he's Peter Parker.
Yeah.
But he's like, I got Mary Jane and stuff. But then like you can see that like he has very comfortable dialogue with all of them. And like you said, Blade be over here like, y'all gonna kill some stuff because I don't really know. He'd be like, you put him in like the book club and shit. And he's like, this book kind of speaks to me on these levels. And the girls are like, Blade is really he's kind of deep and smart and all that. He's like,
I'm telling you,
I'm gonna go back to my room.
All of
Back to
that
my room
stuff,
and brood.
all of that little stuff in that game though is so good. It's like you could tell the folks who were writing that game really cared about.
There was one thing that
the character.
The reason why I didn't talk about that game much after I got into it was because they did the thing. So we mentioned earlier about expand. This is just going back to Mortal Kombat and shit. The story stops in that game originally because they had already planned to finish the story in the DLC.
Yeah.
But they made the DLC sound like it was going to be like extra missions that were kind of on the side of the game, and it was just a way for you to recruit the DLC character, because DLC came with characters. Like there was a whole season of stuff coming out.
Yeah.
But then I find out as I'm playing it, like, and this was I think when like Storm came out. I think she was one of the first people. It's either Morbius, when Morbius was first announced.
Morbin time?
It's Morbin time. Yeah, which also might have been because of that movie.
Yeah,
But we don't-
most definitely.
But he's not. But he's not the creepy Jared Leto version. He's the like the one that you like.
Okay.
Yeah. But when that stuff was coming out, they're like, yeah, and it gets to the next parts of the story, and I'm like, you mean like the side stuff? They're like, no, like the actual story.
So I got to buy DLC to finish the story.
And that kind of put me off. But then they made the full packet later on and stuff,
Okay.
which I meant to mention earlier that they'll probably do for Mortal Kombat. It's gonna be some ultimate pack.
Oh, yeah.
It's only gonna be $70, and then you get everything. And
Yeah.
you can stop.
Hell, it
lying.
might be $50 by then. By the
be.
time it
You already
comes
paid
out.
50. You gonna pay 50 one more time?
Go ahead.
But overall, because I know we getting long in the tooth.
Well,
It's-
where do you think the MCU's going now?
Oh no, we didn't get Steven who you wanted your Deadpool, and you said She-Hulk.
Oh, I can't think of anybody
If
else.
it were me, it would be She-Hulk. Yeah.
They already did Colossus. I thought that was great. So
I want John Barathol Punisher.
Oh,
you just want to put them with just like serious characters.
Well, I want to see the dichotomy of
Yeah,
like,
because I mean, it's a good.
Yeah, it's good. Oh, yeah, it's a good
which he's
balance.
coming back in something.
yeah, he's
Well, he
signed
should.
on to.
He needs
He signed on.
Yeah.
He's great.
He might be in that Kingpin. World.
Oh yeah. He's in Daredevil. I
Yeah.
think
At least he's supposed to appear, from what we heard.
he's in something.
No, he's supposed to be in
We'll
that because
find
that
out.
universe is still going to
'Cause
kind of be.
Jessica Jones is more than likely coming back
Yeah,
in that
yeah.
too.
Would him and Iron Man be too much?
They wouldn't shut the
Deadpool
fuck
and Iron
up.
Man? Oh God.
They wouldn't shut up. I know
Yeah.
that. Like you were talking about, just not stop talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
It would
wanted
be so
to get to the
much
last
talking.
word,
Oh, yeah.
because I feel like
I think
everybody
that might
else.
be too much.
How about-
maybe like a scene with them together?
We're not. Iron Man and Deadpool, directed by Kevin Smith.
Kevin Smith.
Dialogue heavy, nothing but they ain't gonna fire
It's gonna
not
be-
one photon blast.
No,
not
no,
shooting
no,
out
no,
one
no,
gun.
no.
There's no fighting. It's just them.
Okay, it's
just them talking
just
all the time.
dialogue.
Yeah.
It's gonna be in black and white.
Yeah. I'm wondering.
I'll watch it.
I did
watch
think about this. Now that they have the rights to basically everything now, the next What If cartoon
Oh,
should
yeah.
be insane.
Yeah.
Which apparently they already shot. They already did a lot of the voices for, because I don't know if you saw the last
Mm-hmm.
and then they showed clips from the next set, and one was it? Oh, the race one was actually supposed to be in the original series, but they moved it to season 2. But season 3 is coming up, and I wonder how many X-Men, Fantastic Four, all the stuff that they couldn't put in there before. Now they can do it all. That'll be interesting. And Deadpool could show up in that. Oh, he's almost 100% going to be in the zombies.
Also,
Oh,
yeah. I appreciated them doing the Rob Layfield tribute. Either Layfield's Plants or something like that.
Oh, yeah, when they're in the city.
Yeah, when they crash.
Yeah,
into the
yeah, they
thing.
crash into the.
I was like, I suppose-
yeah.
Good little
building.
shout out for him.
Yeah.
Because I know he got a bad rep for he was a
way he
Marvel
draws
artist,
people.
and he was the one that was drawn. He
Well,
created
was-
Domino, right?
He was an editor. His main job was an editor,
Then he started drawing though,
but he started drawing.
Those proportions is wild.
and he's the one that had like everybody had
The-
the big chest, the little he didn't draw feet.
Yeah.
He did everything he could to not draw feet, so he would always make it look like
almost always cover hands and feet.
Yeah.
And his women always stood to where you can see both of their breasts and their whole ass.
Yeah.
And like the human body doesn't contort that way. Yeah. It was,
or he had Captain America with a 70-inch chest.
Oh, bro, that was wild. It was like a side view, and bro,
Was it a side view?
I think so.
What view is it?
I can't tell.
Because
I
you can
love
still
the
see
meme.
all the six pack and
love
all the
the meme
obliques,
when
but on
he's-
both sides.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because again, he's standing like if you're talking about the cover.
Yeah,
when
yeah,
he's
yeah,
like this.
yeah.
So you can see both of his pecs, but somehow not his other shoulder.
Yeah.
His arm is freaking huge, but you can see almost the entire shield. So there's a meme where somebody shows an X-ray of this picture, and his arm is like that short.
Yeah.
Because the only reason you should be able to see all of that shield if his hand is all the way up here, but you don't see an elbow behind the shield. So that means his arm is like stops at the elbow.
Bro, it's
It's so bad.
his shoulder width is taller than Shaq.
It's wild.
So and he passed
so
away a couple years ago. And,
did he?
Yeah,
I didn't know he
know
passed
that.
away.
He passed away. Yeah. I
Damn.
want to say it might have been 2023. Bro, a lot of people,
I had no idea.
How old was he? He wasn't that old, was
he's in his 70s.
I was probably older than
Yeah.
than you think, but
Because he was in his 40s, I think, when he started drawing the shit.
he?
it
Shit.
was like 90s.
I really enjoyed the montage that they put at the credits. of,
Yeah,
like,
that
all
was
the
nice.
Old stuff.
Yeah. Memories.
Yep.
They even showed
you could-
Blade Trinity, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
They,
all
they,
They even
Fox
showed
stuff.
that bad
they showed
Fantastic
look like they
Four.
showed scenes of Wesley Snipes in Blade 2. And then they showed scenes of Ryan Reynolds in Blade Trinity.
Man, just keep Ryan Reynolds and Blade Trinity. I'm happy. You get rid of everything else.
Yeah, I mean they could do a Deadpool Blade.
They
That-
could.
Ooh, that would
With
actually be
Marshall
kinda,
Ali.
That would be
Well, I
kind of
mean,
cool.
Deadpool can show up in so much stuff, but the problem with if you try to have
You put him in
just-
something that becomes Deadpool and
yeah,
Yeah.
and it kind of he would kind of
He's gonna steal the show.
Yeah,
it would
Yeah, I
kinda
don't know, and
steal
it kinda-
especially if it's something kind of serious too.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And then
Oh, and then you gonna break the-
drop,
yeah, you
drop
gonna
him in. It might be too much.
imagine if he showed up in like Luke Cage.
Yeah.
Maybe Luke Cage wouldn't have been dabbing and maybe we would have got season 3.
I don't know. I think it
God,
would
I
kind
hope
of
he
wear
comes back
thin
to
after a
Luke
while.
Cage. He keeps dodging the question.
Oh, you talking about the guy who played him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He keeps dodging the question when folks ask him.
I'll ask Larry. I'll see what he's doing.
I'm pretty sure.
Sweet Christmas.
I'm pretty sure he's coming back. But yeah, where the
What were you saying, Steve?
yeah,
Oh, I think the novelty will kind of wear thin
yeah.
with the Deadpool and.
I'm
some
not
other-
saying you have to do like a shitload of them. Just
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah. No,
one
no.
every like 4 or 5.
Well, I'm
years.
saying like even if you just pair him up with like a scene or two or something like that, I think.
Yeah,
it
I
just
wonder
kinda,
if Deadpool's even going to survive after Phase 6.
Well, see, here's the thing. I thought for sure.
but is Ryan Reynolds still going to want to?
I thought
do
for
them.
sure that they were going to kill both Deadpool and Wolverine.
Oh,
I mean,
At the
that's
end?
kind of how they set it up. Yeah.
yeah. Like I was like
Which-
even before I came watch the movie, I was like they're definitely going to
when
die.
his shirt explodes off and you see
bro,
his
it's great.
body, because he set it up to where he was wearing the outfit because he let himself go.
Right, right.
But when he loses the sleeves, you can see.
Yeah,
like,
he's still
he's got
jacked.
something going on.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
But when he's sitting there,
That shirt
those
bust
abs
open.
show up. I was like,
Bro, he looked at him like, bro, are you
oh my-
serious? He's so ripped.
But not only did they nobody died, like they both lived, which I thought
Yeah.
was awesome, which I'm glad about.
Yeah,
But I have no idea how they're
might
going to
be
use them.
They're it's like they didn't answer, which I'm glad they didn't really just say outright. But it looks like the antimatter that should have destroyed at least one of them if they did it. But since it was two of them and they're both basically immortal and somehow they survived and they absorbed that power, which is why that timeline exists. But now that timeline's not shrinking anymore, it's probably about to butt up against the other.
Right.
Yeah, that's probably
Yeah.
the thing that they're going to use.
It's about to butt up against 616 because that branch wasn't supposed to be there, and now here they
Because
go,
you're touching tips.
and
Yep.
they're gonna touch tips, and we're gonna get X-Men versus Avengers, which a lot of
Apex
folks
versus
thought.
Street Fighter.
I almost said X-Men versus Street Fighter.
Yeah, I know you did.
Now,
Are we getting Jean Claude back?
Oh please,
But
bring,
if we
bring
do
him
something
back.
like that,
Bring him back.
no, because then
my
I'm gonna get
God.
sad too, then because you can't bring Raul Julia
Oh
back.
shit, man.
And I don't want them to do like an AI thing. It's gonna
I'm
get
about to
nasty.
say they
it's gonna get real
could
nasty.
they
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 could.
can do it. They done it before. Yeah,
Tarkin them from
Star Wars.
Star Wars. Yeah,
Now just do just give us Sean Claude Van Damme one. Also, I think that if they do that, then I need people to throw Hadoukens that are just picture flashes when I hit you in
Yeah,
the
there
chest.
you go. Yeah.
Or making what they actually are in the game. Do you ever looked at a fireball and seen what it is?
Well, which version? What, about the old school version where you dead and I'm not?
Man,
Or
you all right?
even like Street Fighter 2? No.
Yeah, I'm in Street Fighter 2 and where it's the circle with the hands in it.
Yeah, it's the hands inside. A lot of folks don't see the hands inside.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, no, I paused
they
that.
think it's like, yeah.
Look, it's his
like,
hands.
Oh, okay, so it's like energy and his hands inside. Okay, that's
That's why it pushes you back.
Yeah,
Because it's like some hands pushing you.
I
Right.
push you.
Yeah. But it's my energy that I'm generating.
All right. Well, we've
But-
been.
Yeah, we went hard.
You got some?
Oh, I was just wondering where everybody thought it was going to go because some folks say that they can't do X-Men. Everybody thought Avengers 5 was going to be AVX, which is X-Men versus Street.
Yeah, no.
Avengers versus X-Men.
Do it. Bro, if they don't make their logo look like
But
X-Men versus
when-
Street Fighter, they're missing out.
But when Comic-Con happened and then they announced
Doomsday?
Doomsday. It's like, oh, so are we not getting?
I think we're still gonna get
I
something.
think we'll get it in just not in its own film,
Yeah.
but in different parts.
Yeah.
Both universes will realize something's really wrong, and all the same choices will have to be made, and fights will start happening between universes, and then Doctor Doom is going to come in and
The real
why
question
don't I
is
just combine everything and I'll just be the god of it?
what the real question is.
That'll be cool, right?
Nolan's not coming back
No,
from this.
he's not gonna be around to see it. So
Yeah, he's no longer regenerating. Who's gonna play Quicksilver?
you bring what's his name back?
I mean,
We're gonna
Kick-Ass?
bring. No, we're gonna
The
bring.
guy in Age of Ultron.
No, we're gonna bring the dude from Days of Future Past, Quicksilver.
Dude from
again.
American Horror Story?
Yeah, there you go.
Well, I mean, he was already in
He's WandaVision.
Yeah, he's in
WandaVision,
WandaVision.
yeah, but it wasn't actually him. It was
No.
an actor
Yeah.
that looked like him that they hired. That
But it was the same actor, but it
Agatha
was the
hired
same
to-
guy.
Yeah.
It was the same guy, yeah,
Yeah.
But it was an
Agatha
actor
hired him
to be her brother
to act
Right.
like her brother
because it was Agatha all along.
because it was Agatha all along, which starts
It was
this
Agatha.
month. End
Yeah,
of
I
this
think
month.
so. I don't really care.
Yeah, I don't.
I feel like this is like when we.
I hope it's
excited
good.
for
I
it.
hope it's
Listen,
good.
I'm not gonna
But I
not
feel
pay
like
attention.
I feel like this is one of those things that they already kind of finished, so they kind of have
Yeah.
to release it.
Well, it's like
But I think it's going to be what brings Scarlet Witch back because again, if you know the comic books, she's kind of important for the next stuff coming up too.
yeah. Well, like I just thought it was something not into the same level of Morbid Time, where it's like they memed themselves into content, where like they re-put Morbius back in theaters because people was making fun of it. But I thought the Agatha thing was like, it was cool for the episode.
But that was it.
And like,
Yeah.
they gave it a theme because in the episode they give it a theme song.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
like, okay, yeah, and people were remixing it and doing TikTok dances and stuff. That doesn't mean that she need her own show.
They put a
it
lot
was
of
just-
eggs in the Agatha basket.
Yeah, like it was cool for the moment.
Well, again, I think to bring Scarlet Witch back.
It could
And I get that if it holds that importance. I just feel like there's other ways.
They just getting everybody a
Well,
show
it's
now.
like they were stretching content for the sake of stretching
Yeah.
content. To sometimes that's how it feels with some of this side
The
stuff.
show does look pretty cool though, because
haven't-
each episode is its own theme. So the name of the show is going to apparently change every episode because it's
Okay.
going to be its own theme, kind of like WandaVision did, but instead of TV shows, they're doing different film genres each episode.
Okay,
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I'll check it out probably.
But yeah, I honestly, I don't care what they do in the sense of as long as we get fleshed out, decent content, good movies.
Good
Yeah.
stuff.
Like I don't.
As long as
Yeah.
as long as we get quality movies like Deadpool and Wolverine, Thor Ragnarok, the Infinity.
Shoot, I
Stone,
like Thor
Infinity
Love and
War
Thunder.
Endgame.
Yeah, I like that.
Love and
stuff,
Thunder
too.
was
I mean,
great,
It wasn't
but I
as
think
good as
Ragnarok
it was.
was
I know
probably the best.
Ragnarok is the
Yeah.
best Thor movie.
Yeah.
and
The Guardians
also
of the Galaxy movie. Like as
Yeah.
long as we get quality like
like
that.
Guardians 3.
Guardians 3 was
I haven't
great.
seen that yet.
See, I don't.
I've only seen
Yeah,
the first
Yeah, I don't think we're getting a new Guardians of the Galaxy.
No,
until-
that's
no, that's done.
But I think they might show up because Star-Lord's probably going to show up in something.
Yeah, he
and
is.
there's a chance that if Star-Lord shows up in something, he's going to end up in space and he's going to run into the Eternals
Yep.
out
But I
there
was just saying,
somewhere.
as long as we get quality
Yeah,
stuff
quality
like
stuff,
that.
I mean, I think now they have a concrete plan because they got the Russo's back. They know what the Avengers are. They know what Avengers 5 and 6 is now.
Yep.
They know what they're aiming toward, and everything now is going to be more,
And
heading toward that now.
honestly, being realistic, there had to be a lull because what we had,
It's
Bro,
too
they
high.
were on
the Chris
fire.
Evans and the Robert
Robert
Downey
Downey
Jr.'s
Jr.'s.
Iron Man, like what we got from that into Endgame,
Yeah.
and how it finished on Endgame, like there was no better way to write that.
Well, I
and
mean,
do that.
they tripped into the best thing ever.
Well,
Like,
they
they
also-
were probably never going to do
And there
that
was-
again.
Right,
Yeah.
there was no way to make something as good as that.
Yeah.
Well, they ran into a problem that they couldn't do anything about, which was Chadwick Boseman dying.
Well,
Yeah,
that was
that-
definitely one issue.
That was the thing
That
because
definitely
because
derailed
Black
all
Panther
stuff.
was the
Black
the leader.
Panther was going to
Yeah.
be the new kind of Captain America, Iron Man type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Him and Doctor Strange, I think, were the,
Yeah.
Right.
were kind of the.
Because basically,
the two
they're
that
kind
were
of
supposed to-
they're
That's a movie
same.
I would love to see. Deadpool and Doctor Strange.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that would be funny.
I want
think
to see
it-
more.
I
I
think
want to see
well-
more Doctor Strange.
Yeah, I like
Oh, we'll,
Doctor
we'll,
Strange.
well, I mean, we'll definitely see more.
Yeah, he's a linchpin
Doctor
now.
Strange, yeah.
Oh yeah, like
Yeah.
he kind of took. Unfortunately,
And
with-
what's his name? Cumberbunch.
Yeah,
He plays a very good Doctor.
yeah, he does.
Oh yeah, yeah, because he's got to go fight Dormammu again,
Yeah.
according to what happened at the end of his last film.
Yeah.
But I think he's
Can't bargain this time, my boy. You gotta fight that.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be the one to find that. It's like, oh crap, the thing that happened in Spider-Man's happened again. I'm gonna try to fix it. Oh, I can't fix this.
Oh, this
And
is
I
too
think that- yeah, that may be. That
see,
might
and
be what
it's-
starts it.
The thing with stuff like him is like he has a chance to bring like really strong villains around that don't actually I won't say they don't have a grand plan, but they're not like Thanos. Like Mephisto on one hand can be like incredibly strong, right? But also he also could be just a dude that's just causing problems without being the main villain in everything, but being the main villain in a movie. Like if they do X-Men stuff, were you talking about where do I want to see it go? I do want to see X-Men stuff. I don't want it to jump into like two things I don't want to see with X-Men, which one of them we will probably see, which is I don't really need to see a Brotherhood of Mutants against the X-Men type of thing, but I know people like that and it works, and it's also a good way to do the origin to show both sides. I know that. I'm tired of seeing
I mean, I
it.
don't think we're gonna see that in the coming stuff, but I
Yeah.
think the
It's-
next
yeah,
stuff,
it's-
it's one of those things. It's like, how many times do we need to see
Uncle Ben die?
Batman's parents die, Uncle Ben die,
Yeah.
Superman. We know, everybody knows their origins at this point.
Yes.
Now I wonder if the X-Men are at that point.
Well, I want
That's
to.
why I really like the new Batman movie.
Yeah,
With
Robert
Tyler-
Pattinson.
Robert Pence.
Yeah.
yeah.
We're supposed to get
Hopefully
another
he's
one.
the Batman going.
Bro, please,
He is.
going
Well, no,
please
no,
don't do
he is.
that.
So
where they separate Batman.
The
Let
next,
him be the Batman.
The Penguin series is leading into the Batman 2.
Yeah, but has what's his name come out and said that's what
Isn't-
it is though.
Isn't the next Batman movie supposed to have Robin in it too? That's what I heard.
Allegedly, but there's a
don't
bunch
know.
of. The only thing that's confirmed right now is that the Penguin series is
haven't heard
the
anything
next
about
bit of
Batman
content for that universe, and that the Penguin series is supposed to lead into whatever the
Has
next
that not
the
come out
new-
yet?
Penguin. No,
No, it's about
It's
to. They
soon,
just they just started commercials for it on HBO.
Imagine Colin Farrell as the Penguin, and then showing up and being like, "A magic baby," and then do a bullseye thing.
Yeah.
You know, when they first announced him as the Penguin, I'm like, well, that's weird.
Yeah.
But then it
Well, because
worked out pretty well.
nobody on Earth besides one person was
Danny DeVito?
physically designed to play the Penguin.
Yeah.
They should just brought Danny DeVito.
Bro,
back.
let me tell you what, bro. Danny DeVito was
As-
fucking
as
creepy
Frank.
as hell.
Oh, he was super creepy. He was a great,
yeah.
Batman.
cobblepot.
He should
My
have been
gosh.
the Penguin as Frank.
Charlie, we gotta get some fish, and then we're gonna take down the bat.
We're gonna take down the Batman.
But first, let's go get some whores.
Some horse.
And he's gonna be like,
Gotham has the best horse.
All right, let's wrap this up. We've been way too long. We're almost.
no.
We're hitting almost. We're over 2.5
3 of them
hours.
things, baby.
For
That's
real,
what they
bro, I
want.
gotta go,
That's
I
what
gotta
they
go work
want.
in the morning.
I do too.
Yeah.
Golly, I gotta go by Whataburger.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. I gotta do it. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you like Whataburger.
Brother, if we got a sponsorship of Whataburger, we are both gonna be in the hospital.
Let us know what you thought of Deadpool and Wolverine. Let us know what you think the future of
that
Marvel
shit.
is.
MCU.
I mean, they kind of told us, but let us know what you want to happen. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, there's still a lot of space
There's still a lot of. They got a lot of
between the
space
next
to
Avengers
fool.
and now, so there's a lot of stuff still.
We know we got Captain America coming. Captain America looks like he got the super soldier serum. I don't know why. He seems strong as hell.
You talking about
And do Captain America movie. Falcon.
Well, he's Captain America now, but yeah.
Blackbird?
But he ain't got the super soldier serum. That's gonna be the next time.
Yeah,
Okay?
we got Thunderbolts
When
coming with U.S. Agent and that shit.
bro, you talking about one movie I don't
yeah.
want to see?
Oh, I used to love, I used to love that
No,
comic
it's
book,
because
yeah.
he doesn't like U.S. Agent, so he doesn't
I
want to
don't
see.
like any character in that lineup except for Bucky, Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
And I
That
think
is it.
whatever the asterisk is going to change whenever whatever happens in Captain America happens,
Yeah.
because I think that's what the asterisk is waiting. It's waiting. Whatever the subtitle of that film is going to be.
Oh,
is,
yeah.
is
Waiting
a
after,
spoiler for what
yeah.
happens in Captain America. So
Yeah.
Anyway, let
Anyway.
us know let us know how much you hate Thunderbolts and
I love. I used to love that comic book.
well, the comic book maybe is a different style. I just don't like. Anyway,
Anyway,
Thumbs up, soldier.
good job, soldier. Here, it's an eagle.
It's an eagle coming onto his
Eagle
arm.
comes down. Zach, I want you to like Photoshop an eagle coming into my arm.
And then when I do this, I want you to put a camera that comes down on the Spider-Man string. One for JJ.
And just end it.
Yeah, that's the picture right there. So that could be for the thumbnail. We'll let you slide for not doing it like video wise this time. You just do it for the
you
thumbnail.
just do it for the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
When did we end?
Put a
That was the ending.
Yeah, I was in. We was doing that.
The end.
helmet on.
Oh,
me
put,
or
yeah,
something. I
put a
don't know.
Juggernaut helmet on Nolan. put the 16-bit eagle on Steve.